Ashelman works it left wing to Oconus. Oconus drives baseline, slides in, uses the right hand to left. It is up. It is in. Foul, count the basket. And Oconus a spark off the bench. And the Tiger Hawks lead 16-12. Ashelman, right side, 25 feet away for three. Got it! And just like that, the Tiger Hawks lead by 13 at 28-15. Riester to Hines on the right block, drives underneath, reverse layup. It is up. It is in. Foul, count the basket. He went from right to left, somehow got it up from the left side of the basket, and the Tiger Hawks go up by 15. Inbounds the pass, intercepted by Riester. Riester drives in and throws it down with the right hand. 57-34 here in the fourth. Tiger Hawks pulling away. And the Tiger Hawk fans come to their feet. North Fayette Valley, four-quarter lockdown defensive effort again tonight. And the Tiger Hawks back to the district final. They top Allwine by a final score of 68-40. The best tournament action is on KCTN FM 100. It's a Class 2A Boys District Final tonight on KCTN. In our featured matchup, North Fayette Valley takes on Aplington-Parkersburg. The Tiger Hawks are the lone undefeated team in Class 2A. They were sharp in their tourney win over Allwine. They seek a return to the sub-state final. For the Falcons, just 2 losses to rank Grundy Center and to 3A Waverly Shellrock. They are the top seed in this district. They look to show it tonight. The winner heads into the sub-state final on Saturday. NFV and AP. The Chalk Talk next.
Hi, this is Cody from Torkelson Motors in Elgin and Waukon. At Torkelson Motors, we believe that student involvement in activities is a great way to help grow our communities, and we are proud to help sponsor this game for your enjoyment. We've been serving Northeast Iowa since 1926 and appreciate the business that our customers have given us and the support they provide to our area schools and communities. So the next time you are in need of a new or used vehicle or a repair, stop into Torkelson Motors. We've been selling cars the old-fashioned way with a friendly smile and a handshake right here next door in Elgin and Waukon.
Being good at life means getting your finances together so you can focus on the moments that matter most. With over 175 years of expertise, New York Life Insurance Company provides you with benefits you can enjoy while you're, living. So give your local agents, Andrew Reimer or Troy Springer in both Guttenberg and Monona, a call. You can reach Andy or Troy at 563-252-2471. That's 563-252-2471. They can help you and your family be good at life.
Brrr, the cold weather is here, and with it comes wind, snow, and ice that can damage overhead power lines. Remember to stay away from all downed lines. They may still be energized. Call to report broken poles, downed wires, or any other damage. By working together, we can keep everyone safe. That's the power of human connections. Al McKee Clayton Electric Cooperative, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Strawberry Building Supply offers all your building materials for residential and commercial projects. Whether you're building from the ground up, remodeling your home, or a weekend project, we have the materials you'll need. We are an authorized Milwaukee dealer for all your Milwaukee tools. Strawberry Building Supply also has everything you'll need for your pets and livestock. Stop into Strawberry Building Supply today at 413 West Mission Street, Strawberry Point, or call 563-933-4579.
Alpine Communications believes connected communities become thriving communities. We are the local telephone company that became a 21st century communications provider. Alpine provides internet, television, cellular security, and telephone too. We promise personal, timely, reliable service from people who live here. When you choose us, we all thrive. Connect with Alpine Communications today. Click alpinecom.net or call 563-245-4000.
Mom, yeah, put that on my to-do list. There is more and more on my to-do list every day. I can hardly keep up, and I have to make sure everyone is paid. But who has time for the bills?
You know who can help with that?
Who?
Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping. They not only do taxes, but specialize in bookkeeping services as well. Has your to-do list gotten too long? Want help? Give Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping a call at 563-245-2154.
Hey, Justin Birdnow here from Birdnow Chevrolet in Monona. I want to take a moment to wish all the local athletes good luck during their game. You have worked incredibly hard and it shows during each game. Myself and the entire Birdnow Chevrolet Monona team is wishing you all that you do your best and good luck.
Life is better with American Family Insurance because our agents provide specialized local expertise to help you get the right coverage at the right price. We understand that farming is at the heart of what you do, and we want to help protect what you've worked so hard for. Let's build the policy your farm deserves.
Contact Julie Depke, agent, at 205 South Main Street in Elkader, or call 563-245-2366.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company SI and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
NFV Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont, TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont, Loomis Plumbing and Heating in West Union, Nick's Excavating and Kane Construction in Farmersburg, T&K Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona, St. Olaf Ag Sales and Service, Growl Logs and Lumber in Elkader, Timber is a Crop, Harvest Wisely, Meyer Collision and Service Center in Guttenberg and Elkader, and by LTI & Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville. We begin the Chalk Talk for our featured game. We're joined by North Fayette Valley boys basketball coach Matt Cranbeer. Coach, your team improving to 22-0, defeated Old Wine 68-40. Tell me about that district semifinal.
You know, it was a real good tournament game, closing out and rebounding, and then getting out in the open court a little bit and getting some, maybe easier shots, and we just kind of steadily improved on that lead. It was a really good game for us that night, and we ended up winning by 28 or something. But that wasn't, the deal wasn't the margin of victory. It was how we played and how we continued to get better on the defensive end.
All right, let's talk about starters for your team again tonight.
Yeah, we're going to go with Kyler White, Lincoln, Ashland, Gavin Grove, Declan Hines, and Cale Reister.
And some of the kids off the bench for you there.
Yeah, Jordan O'Conis, Cole Mosier, and Tanner Wilker.
All right, turning our attention to Aplington-Parkersburg, what do you know about the Falcons?
They're 20-2, a very well-coached team. Coach Thomas has got them going here this year. They played a really good schedule. They're going to play really hard on both ends. What I see on film is something that jumps off the page to me is how hard they play. Offensively and defensively, they're going to play aggressive. Offense is going to be a lot of 4 out and 5 out. They got a really good scorer who can score at all 3 levels, and Benny Waller, he can shoot it from outside, he can get to the rim, he can hit the pull-up, and they've got other guys in Campbell and Wiedeking who are good players too. So that's obviously what you're going to see this time of year. Defensively, they like to switch things up and be real aggressive, try to press you and score in transition that way. So, we're going to see everything from full court run and jump to half court man. We could see a box and one, but they're going to play super duper hard.
All right, keys in the ball game for North Fayette Valley. Then what do you have to do?
Well, they're not real big, so I think we got to try and get the ball inside. It's what we've done all year, kind of rely on who we are that way. I think early in the game it's going to be one of those feeling out periods. We never played each other before, so we got to match their energy while kind of getting a feeling out there, and then we need to attack their closeouts when they do get on us, and they do a good job of that. And one thing they do offensively is they attack closeouts. I think it's really important that we can defend without fouling. They've been able to get people in foul trouble all year long, and then our old reliable things of taking care of the ball and rebounding and then getting back on defense is going to be really, really critical against them too. So I guess there's a lot of keys there, but that's what you expect this time of year.
Absolutely. All right, Coach, good luck to you. We look forward to talking to you afterwards.
Thanks.
Tiger Hawk basketball coach Matt Cranbeer and his NFV program. Chalk Talk continues after this.
Epic Wear. Get personalized clothing for your school, your team, family, friends, business, or any event. Epic Wear has a huge range of customizable apparel, trophies, and awards. They offer free design help or design your own apparel at getepicwear.com, and you can even set up a free website for your fundraiser. Epic Wear, walk on. Call 563-568-2301 to place your order today.
When making up a to-do list, don't forget to include servicing your car at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Your car should have the best care, and Edie's will make sure of it. Stop in or call 964-2186 to make an appointment. Tires worn out? Well, Edie's can replace them. Need a tow? Call Edie's at 964-2186. Kay, Lynn, and Todd invite you to stop by and fill your car's tank with fuel at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Edie's open 7 a.m. Mondays through Saturdays.
Scooter's Coffee in Manchester offers a variety of coffees, smoothies, blenders, and breakfast food products served all day long. Scooter's Coffee offers fast and friendly service, too. In a hurry? Use the Scooter's Coffee app to order, pay, and earn rewards. Simply stop at the drive-thru window and pick up your order. Scooter's Coffee is open Monday through Saturday, 5:30 a.m. till 8 p.m. and Sunday, 6 a.m. till 8 p.m. We look forward to seeing you at Scooter's Coffee in Manchester.
Attention business owners. Are you tired of monthly fees eating into your profits? Look no further than People State Bank. People State Bank's business checking account has no monthly service charge. Yes, you heard that right, 0 monthly service charges. But that's not all. Enjoy free ATM and debit cards, free online and mobile banking, and free bill pay services. With People State Bank, managing your business finances has never been easier or more affordable. Stop wasting your hard-earned money on unnecessary fees. Switch to People State Bank today and take care of your business finances. People State Bank, member FDIC.
The winter high school sports season has begun, and the doctors and staff of Family Dentistry Associates of Monona encourage you to support your local high school basketball and wrestling teams. Dr. Jessica Wilkie, Dr. Mark Foey, Dr. Chase Bruner, and Dr. Daphne Hofler of Family Dentistry wish all of our student athletes a very healthy and successful season. Call 539-4651. Family Dentistry Associates of Monona, where health-changing smiles are created.
Northern Country Co-op and Viafield are now Nexus Cooperative, your full-service ag partner supplying all your agronomy, energy, feed, grain, and lumber needs. Our highly knowledgeable and experienced team utilizes the latest technology in feed manufacturing, agronomy services, precision ag, plant and animal nutrition, energy products, and grain marketing to keep our customers ahead of the rest. Stop in today at any of our 26 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota, or visit us online at nexus.coop.
NFV Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by North Fayette Valley Community Coalition, Maple Crest Campus, Bank First in West Union, helping you save time and money, member FDIC, Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door, Myers Auto Service in Monona, Clayton County Recycling of Monona, Culligan Water Conditioning in Elkader, Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco, and Decorah, Carr Auto Group online at karautogroup.com, and by Bacon Concrete in Postville. We continue the Chalk Talk for tonight's game. We're joined by Aplington-Parkersburg basketball coach Aaron Thomas. Coach, your team now 20-2. Good district semifinal win. Defeated Waukon 70-50. Tell me about that game.
Yeah, it was very tight early, and Waukon's always a physical basketball team. And for us, we got in a little bit of foul trouble. Benny Waller played about 2 minutes of the first quarter and had 2 quick fouls, and then played about 1 minute of the second quarter. He got his third. So it was good for our guys to have to adjust without our leading scorer. Playing all but 3 minutes of that first half. And the second half, I think our defensive pressure was able to kind of get up into them. We turned them over more, built a 13-point lead at half, and then we're able to kind of expand that in the second half. We were able to get to the free throw line and shot free throws extremely well on a night where we did not shoot the three well. I think we were 26-31, 83% or so. So that was kind of the difference in the ball game and the way we were able to kind of put it away.
All right, turning our attention to the starting lineup. Who's the starting lineup for the Falcons tonight?
Yeah, we'll go with kind of the same group we've been going with as of late. Number 1, Caleb Campbell, senior for us. Number 5, Benny Waller. Number 23, Tyler Wedeking, Sully Jansen, and Evan Palmer.
And some of the kids off the bench for you.
Yeah, you'll see Trevin Thomas, Preston Jansen, Wes Shirk, and Jackson Mulder.
All right, turning our attention to North Fayette Valley, what do you know about the Tiger Hawks?
A really, really good basketball team, obviously being 22-0, very senior dominant. So a group that's been there, they've been in big games, and obviously they got probably one of the best players in the state with the Reister kid, who's a handful. But Hines, kind of as running mean at that other post position, does a really good job. And then their guards are very capable. They do a good job getting to those other two, but they'll be ready. I think White, shooting the ball is about 34% from three, so he's a guy we got to know where he's at. And I like how hard Grove plays for them. That started there in Ashelman. He's capable of shooting the three as well, capable, at 31%, but is capable of having a big night. So for us, obviously I think we got to rebound the basketball. That's one of the things they do extremely well. And we got to be ready when Reister has. He's such a good passer. That's one thing that's really impressed me on film, is we got to take away his passing angles as long as trying to get him stopped and not let him get to the rim.
Some of the other keys for Aplington-Parkersburg, what else do you have to do?
Like I said, the biggest thing is going to start with rebounding the basketball. I think the environment's going to be great tonight. I think both communities will travel well. So just settling into our game and playing how we want to play, and We're going to have to space them, try to find ways to get Reister away from the basket a little bit, make him guard, and we're going to have to be strong with the ball because I think their other guys play extremely hard on the defensive end.
All right, Coach, good luck to you in the ball game. We look forward to talking to you afterwards.
Yeah, it should be a great game.
Yep, Aplington-Parkersburg basketball coach Aaron Thomas and his Falcon program. The Chalk Talk continues after this.
T&T Power Sports in Elkader has another exciting promotion for the month of February. Test drive a new Can-Am or pre-owned unit and receive a $5 coupon to use at Johnson's Restaurant in Elkader. In need of service work for your UTV or ATV? T&T Power Sports is offering free pickup and delivery within 50 miles for the month of February. For reliable and timely service, contact T&T Power Sports in Elkader at 563-245-1100 to schedule your appointment today.
Stronger, farther, faster. It all starts with good nutrition. Clayton County Farm Bureau is proud of our livestock farmers who provide high-quality protein needed to fuel our young athletes. The ultimate pre- and post-game fuel-up can be found in meat and dairy foods grown right here. Meat and dairy are natural sources of essential vitamins that support health, energy, and performance. We know our student athletes are the real deal, and Iowa's livestock farmers are committed to helping them reach their goals. To learn more, visit realfarmersrealfoodrealmeat.com.
For generations, local farmers have trusted Freedom Bank to provide the financial backing they need to succeed. We have a long tradition of empowering success, and that continues today. We offer competitive financing options at competitive rates, whether for equipment purchases, building construction, land purchases, or operating capital. Visit one of Freedom Bank's experienced ag loan professionals in Elkader, Monona, Postville, and Waukon, or online at freedombnk.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Chris Holbert, General Manager of Hall Roberts Son Incorporated in Postville. We would like to wish the area student athletes both a safe and successful sports season. We have been a community-based company since 1864, servicing and supporting the area ag industry with products necessary for daily success. We look forward to continuing to serve and support both the ag industry and high school athletes in our surrounding communities. Thank you and good luck from the families at Hall Roberts Son.
Hey sports fans, take a time out and call Garms & Gifford Insurance Agency. Whether you need auto, home, farm, health, crop, or business insurance, Garms & Gifford Insurance Agency and Grinnell Mutual has you covered. You'll receive quality protection, expert advice, and local friendly service. Owners Brian Bugenhagen and Michael Beck, along with their staff, look forward to serving all your insurance needs. Call them today for a free competitive quote. Garms & Gifford Insurance Agency in Elkader, your trusted choice agency.
When I started out in the car business, my dad gave me some good advice. Hi, it's Forrest Brown with the Brown's family of dealerships. What my dad told me is when you sell someone their first car, you need a good sales department. But if you expect to sell them their second, third, and fourth car, you better have a great service department. Visit any one of the Brown's family of dealerships in Guttenberg, Elkader, West Branch, or Victory Ford in Dyersville and find out why Brown's is your hometown dealer, no matter where your hometown may be.
NMV Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by West Union Motor Sales and Service, Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa, Adverse Weather Insurance, Jim Furman of Volga, your independent crop insurance agent, Farmers Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, Elgin, and Wadena, member FDIC, Furniture Showcase and Allwine, lighting showroom, flooring, furniture, and window treatments, and Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic. Check out career opportunities at guttenberghospital.org. Good evening once again, everybody. How you doing? Dan Barons along with Coach Aaron Hammond. We welcome you to Waterloo East High School in a Class 2A district final tonight on KCTN. It is the North Fayette Valley Tigerhawks, the number 2 seed, coming in with a record of 22-0 against Aplington-Parkersburg, the Falcons, the number 1 seed in this district with a record of 20-2. As always, I'm joined by Coach Aaron Hammond. This was when the pairings came out. This was the matchup we were hoping for.
Yeah, we saw this, and you know the history that North Fayette Valley, undefeated, not ranked, had the 2 seed, and you looked on the other side and said, that's where they want to get to. They want to be able to play the number 1 seed on the other side and go, we can beat them and get to that sub-state final, and here we are in a district final. That's the matchup we get tonight.
Both these teams had byes, and North Fayette Valley impressive in their game against Waukon, defensively holding against Olwyn, I should say. They won by a final score of 68-40, really shutting them down defensively in the ball game. Meanwhile, for Aplington-Parkersburg, they defeated Waukon by a final score of 70-50. These two teams have a common opponent in Olwyn, And if that tells you anything, they both beat them by about the same margin.
Yeah, pretty evenly matched. I think the big thing that we're going to see as we start going through these lineups, they've got some really good guards at Aplington-Parkersburg, but they lack a little height. And the height for North Fayette Valley is going to be something that they're going to have to worry about.
Yeah, this is guards against centers in this ball game tonight, or post players anyway. Let's start talking about the visiting team as we always do, and that is North Fayette Valley. As we mentioned, 22-0, and it starts with Cale Richter, averaging nearly 30 points and 15 rebounds a ball game. He is a senior that's just continued to get better through his career.
He has, and as much talent as he demonstrates inside the post, he has that outside shot as well. He can handle the ball, so he's a full package that you have to account for if you're the Falcons.
Meanwhile, Declan Hines, second in scoring, their true post presence there. He's averaging a dozen a game nearly.
Well, and the other thing that he's really brought is the ability to defend. A lot of times they'll put him on the taller guy in the post because he's more of a true post, and he's been able to block shots and defend. And then you throw in their guards. You've got Lincoln Asherman, about 7 points a ball game. Kyler White, about 7 points, 6 assists. Cole Mosier comes off the bench, gives them a lift. And Gavin Grove gives them about 4 points. I think all of those guys need to be at or above their average tonight.
And again, they are all 5 seniors. That's the story for North Fayette Valley, a very experienced team that reached the sub-state final a season ago. Meanwhile, off the bench, Jordan Okonis gave them a huge lift against Olwine. He had 8 points off the bench. Cole Mosier adds some spark off the bench for them as well.
Yeah, Cole Mosier and Jordan Okonis both gave him an outside threat. When Okonis came off the bench, Olwine said, "We're not going to guard you, knock down shots." He said, "I will." He hit 3 threes in that game, so he's a threat when he comes off and to fill in that guard spot.
All right, let's talk about Aplington-Parkersburg. As we mentioned, they are 20-2, ranked 9th in Class 2A. They are led by their explosive junior, Benny Waller. The 6'1" guard averages 20 points a ball game.
Yeah, offensive-minded very much so. Only a junior, but averaging 20 points. Only getting about 5 rebounds, but he shoots 80% from the free throw line. So if you think you're going to foul him, he's probably going to knock down the free throws too.
And he was plagued by foul trouble in their ball game against Waukon, so keep an eye on that tonight. Caleb Campbell is their second leading scorer at 13.5 points a ball game, but they are getting great contribution from another guard in freshman Tyler Wedeking, who averages 13 points a ball game. They're good at the guard spot.
Yeah, really good at the guard spot. You know, all those guys shooting above the average from the free throw line, 12 points, almost 13 points for freshman Tyler Wedeking. I mean, that's phenomenal. That's good for their guards going forward, but then you get into some of those guys who maybe don't give you as much offense. You've got Evan Palmer, gives you about 6 points. Sully Jansen, about 4 points, 4 rebounds. And Mason Ritter, another senior for him, about 7 points, 7 rebounds.
And Mason Ritter represents their only legitimate size at 6'4", the senior post player. Winner of this ball game heads to the sub-state final on Saturday night in a ball game that will be played at Wartburg at 8 o'clock and will face the winner of Cascade and Jessup. Cascade and Jessup playing tonight in the other district final, as Cascade is a ranked team in Class 2A. They are the 1 seed. Jessup is the 3 seed, who defeated MFL Marmac there last week on Thursday night. Let's talk about keys in this ball game. Let's start first off for North Fayette Valley.
Well, I think for North Fayette Valley, they're going to have to defend their guards. You know, defend overall. And if they can defend like they have the last few games, I think they're going to be okay. But they're really going to have to key in on those guards. Definitely have to rebound, get those second chance points. And whatever game plan they have, if they're going to go tempo, if they want to work their offense, work their defense, you got to execute the game plan. Coach Cranberry's got a good one.
The other thing is turnover-wise. Again, you only average 10 turnovers a ball game. You can live with that. And against guard pressure tonight, you're going to have to take care of the basketball. Meanwhile, for Aplington-Parkersburg, obviously rebounding is a big key for them.
Yeah, absolutely. I think they need to get those defensive rebounds, but I think they need to find a way to pressure the NFV guards. I think they're going to put some pressure on them, make them handle the ball, and then they're going to have to contest those outside shots. If you leave them open, the North Fayette Valley guys are going to get hot, and they're going to knock down shots.
One thing we haven't talked about is how does AP handle Riester? Do they go box and one? Do they just try to go regular defense here? There's lots of ways you can look at things.
Well, I think if you're Coach Thomas, you've probably got a couple things in your back pocket, whether it's box and one, whether it's start man, if it's a different zone. I think both of these teams will show us at least 2 or 3 defenses throughout the course of the night.
Aplington-Parkersburg averages 67 points a ball game in a very tough conference, the North Iowa Cedar League, which has 3 divisions. North Fayette Valley averaging nearly 70 points a ball game, but they've done what is kind of expected for them to do, as they have kind of handled everyone. Had an overtime game against Southwind, pushed by Key High, but they've kept everybody at a distance to get to 22-0. Let's go courtside with Josh Meyer.
Welcome, basketball fans, to tonight's sub-state semifinal matchup here at Waterloo East High at the Weir-McGraw Court. Tonight we have our visiting team, the North Fayette Valley Tigerhawks. And our home team, the Aplington-Parkersburg Falcons. The starting lineup for the Tigerhawks. Number 0, a 6'1", senior guard, Gavin Grove. Number 1, a 6-foot senior guard, Lincoln Ashelman. Number 10, a 5'11" senior guard, Kyler White. Number 20, a 6'8" senior forward, Cale Reister. And number 23, a 6'3" senior forward, Declan Hines. The Tigerhawks are coached by assistant coaches Lance Budekoffer, Brent Keeker, Dan Hovden, and Matt Cambier. And now for the starting 5 for the Aplington-Parkersburg Falcons. Number 1, a 6'2" senior guard, Caleb Campbell. Number 2, a 6'1" senior guard, Evan Palmer. Number 5, a 6'1" junior guard, Benny Waller. Number 20, a 5'11" junior forward, Sully Jansen. And number 23, a 5'8" freshman guard, Tyler Wedeking. The Falcons are coached by assistant coaches Jason Berkey, Adam Waters, Connor Newroth, Brad O'Connell, and Keaton Hampton, and head coach Aaron Thomas. Now we'd ask
there
that
you
everyone...
have it. Starting lineups are set. Aplington-Parkersburg and North Fayette Valley. Tigerhawk basketball coming up next.
Top Gun Customs knows that the insurance company wants you to do all the work for them. They want you to download the app, take the pictures, upload them, then they want you to accept the paltry check they think will repair your vehicle. No, no, no. Top Gun writes an accurate estimate, takes the photos, and explains the repair process to you. Let Bob and the guys take all the worries out of your repairs. Call Bob or Nancy at 563-964-9899 at Top Gun to schedule your repair today.
The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union are proud sponsors of high school sports. We are committed to bringing our patients the highest level of total eye care with detailed one-on-one attention. Our offices offer the newest technology and equipment with a professional team of experienced staff that is committed to you. Call us today for your next total eye care appointment. The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union supports all of our local athletes taking the field or court this season.
We are happy to announce we are once again performing cataract surgery right here at home. This is Jessica Jones, surgery supervisor. We welcome Dr. Cancel from Gunderson, who performs this surgery monthly at our local surgery suite and holds consultations at Gunderson Eye Clinic, Waukon. Dr. Cancel is a wonderful addition to our surgery team, and we're so happy he's here. Call us today for more information.
Exceptional caring people, Veterans Memorial.
Welcome back to Waterloo East, North Fayette Valley basketball here on KCTN. You can also follow live video, kctn.com, or just go to the KCTN YouTube channel. Tigerhawks wearing the away black bottoms and tops, Carolina trim across the front there with NFV and the numbers there in Carolina number colors there along with the trim. Meanwhile, for Aplington-Parkersburg, home white bottoms and tops, they have the APHS in black there with the red trim. It will be Reister likely to jump it up for North Fayette Valley. We saw Hines the last game jump up, and he will be jumping here against number 1 in Caleb Campbell, who is a 6'2 senior. So this is 6'8 versus 6'2 here to start this ball game on the jump ball.
Yeah, North Fayette Valley says, we're going to get this one. We're going to put Reister out there. He's going to go get it, probably tip it here in the backcourt, set it up to the offense.
Great crowd on hand for both these teams. The lower bowl is full on both sides. We've got folks up by us in the NFV side. Tip into the backcourt, one by Reister to Ashelman, and this game is underway. Aplington-Parkers will come out here, and it appears they're going to play man-to-man. High post area, Declan Hines. Hines works it right side to White. White in the lane, Reister on the right block, and he's covered there by number 20, and once again, Sally Jansen. Meanwhile, Reister drives right side, the shot took the shot.
Yeah, he took the shot, but a lot of arm there. They're going to call that foul right away, and it looks like it was on Sully Jansen. Just got a whole piece of arm there, not much of the ball.
I was writing down stats as we were talking there. So at the free throw line is Richter 4-2, but the Tiger Hawks feel like they have a size advantage. Richter, pretty good free throw shooter, rattles in and out. It is no good. He'll get another opportunity.
Yeah, just looking to get Richter involved early there, posted him up and tried to go baseline. Got to earn him here at the free throw line.
Second free throw on its way, and that free throw is no good off the back of the rim, but the long rebound tracked down by AP left side with Campbell. So the Tiger Hawks come up empty, first trip down, and North Fayette Valley will come out here, and they'll play man-to-man. Palmer, right side, hands it on over to Waller. Waller, the leading scorer, brings it to the free throw line, drives in, cut off, hooks it with the right hand, altered by Richter, shot no good, but the rebound pulled down by Jansen underneath. Back right wing, that is Palmer open, right side for three, rattled around, got it to stay down, and AP strikes first, they lead 3-0. Back in the offensive end is Richter. Richter left side to Ashleman, puts it on the floor, covered, and now tries to go left side to Grove, and the ball is kicked out of bounds by Waller. North Fayette Valley takes it off the left side. AP is going to pick him up full court.
They are, and they got the ball into Riester. He decided to race into the front court there and try to get the offense, catch the defense off guard a little bit.
White will take it along the left baseline near the left corner and has to go back on top to Grove. Grove, right side at the elbow. And he's going to go backdoor to White, who cuts through, uses the right hand, hangs on the rim, and slides in. Nice backdoor cut by White. And the Tiger Hawks on the board at 3-2.
Good thing he had a little backspin on that. That just hung on the front of the rim.
Campbell, looking at a handoff, does not. Instead goes on top with, again, Jansen, who drives in. The ball taken away by North Fayette Valley. Meanwhile, Riester tried to lead it ahead, and that pass intercepted by Campbell. Riester tried to lead the break to Hines, but good defense there by EP. Campbell at the elbow area, left side to the young freshman in Wedeking. Wedeking drives baseline, spins, shot from the left block. It is long, no good. Good straight up defense by White. Rebound pulled down by Riester. Riester across the timeline, left side to Ashleman, baseline to Grove. Grove on the left sideline with it, brings it middle of the lane, backs his way down, kicks it in the corner. White, deep left corner for three. Shot long, kick to the left, and the rebound pulled down by Campbell. AP wants to attack. Campbell drives in, pulls up from the right block, but the shot well long from 6 feet away, had 8-foot distance, aired it out, and Hines the rebound for the Tiger Hawks. Back offensively in the lane to Hines on the right block. Backs his way down, takes a step back, banks it up and in off the glass. Hines using that strength and frame. Tiger Hawks their first lead.
And he's going to get lots of touches with so much attention to Riester, so he's got to convert on those opportunities.
Campbell back out on top offensively to Wedeking. Wedeking right side to Jansen. Jansen left wing area now with Waller. Waller deep three left side. It's off the back of the rim. Shot is no good. Riester got the rebound, and Jansen at 5'11" tried to outreach Riester from behind and commits an over the back foul. That was more of an over the back shoulder foul.
And that's going to be his second foul, so we're going to see our first sub of the night.
And that will be Preston Jansen coming in for Sully Jansen. Preston Jansen, a 6'1" senior. 2 early fouls for Aplington-Parkersburg, and both of them on Sully Jansen. So inbounds to Grove. AP, again, will pick him up at half court now as White has it right side. Near center court circles where White tries to set up, goes off a pick left side, and kicks it in the corner. Ashleman open, left corner for three. Aired it out long. Hines the rebound on the weak side. Put back up and in. Hines read the air ball well. Went up and got the rebound and scores the putback. Tiger Hawks 6 in a row, leads 6-3. Back left side is AP offensively. Jansen. And they work it right wing now once again with Waller. Waller to the baseline with Campbell. Campbell gets in the lane, takes a contested shot by Hines over Hines. It was well contested. Shot no good. Here on the offensive end is once again Riester, who drives in the lane and is called for an offensive foul. As getting back was number 23, Tyler Wedeking, as Riester took it to the rack, the first whistle against the Tiger Hawks.
Yeah, he got down into that lane and kind of placed himself down there, and we're going to say that was an offensive foul, so that's going to be the first foul against Riester. Nice job by the freshman there to take that charge.
Meanwhile, Ashleman checks out. The first substitution for North Fayette Valley is Jordan Okonis. Okonis, a 5'10 junior. Also into the game for AP is number 35 in Jackson Mulder, a 5'10 senior. He checks in for Palmer. So Waller has it in the offensive end. At the top of the key, goes left side now to Campbell. Campbell gets a step, cut off at the free throw line. Back out on top to Jansen. Jansen, middle of the lane, back left side to Campbell. Campbell at the left elbow, feeds it back to Preston Jansen. Now Wedeking at the elbow area, right side to Waller. Waller goes off a pick, tries to go left side, spins in the lane, goes to the right side, lays it off the side of the rim, just left it short. Richter gets the rebound, wants to lead the break. Richter drives in, goes by everybody, goes to the left side, uses the right hand, step by Wedeking that time, and it's 8-3, Tiger Hawks the lead.
And Wedeking thought he was going to take another charge, and Richter just went right around him, finishes beautifully at the rim.
Campbell at the free throw line, at the elbow area, goes right baseline to Mulder. Mulder with it, brings it back out on top to Campbell. Campbell on the wing, takes a 17-footer, nails the jump shot. Richter tried to defend it there, sliding over late, and it's 8-5. That stops the short Tiger Hawk run.
And here's full court pressure again by the Falcons, just man-to-man, picking them up full court.
White to Grove in the offensive end now for the Tiger Hawks. Back out on top to, again, White, as we're down to 3.5 left in the opening quarter. White has it on top. Right wing to Hines. He's about 25 feet away from the basket. Goes on top to Richter. Richter at the free throw line. Drives in. Stripped by Mulder, and he's tied up. Mulder with the help defense forces a jump ball, and it ends up being a turnover as the Falcons will get it on the alternate possession rule.
Richter brought it down when he was dribbling and never got it back up to his head height, so Mulder able to get a hand on that.
It also shows how much attention they're going to pay to Richter on the drives.
Absolutely. They're going to double him on those drives, try to take the ball out of his hands.
Waller walks it up into the offensive end. We won't see that very often tonight. Goes one-on-one, gets a step by Grove, goes to the right block, misses the shot, but draws contact. That was a clear out for Waller going one-on-one to the right side, and a great free throw shooter at 81% goes to the free throw line for 2 for AP.
And Waller, their leading scorer, averaging about 20 points. He's had a few shots, but hasn't been able to convert yet here in this first half.
And this will be a 2-shot opportunity. Free throw on its way. It is good. The first free throws of the night for Aplington-Parkersburg. Campbell back in, and I believe Mulder will now check out for AP. Meanwhile, they go a little deeper into their bench as Wedeking checks out, and number 3 into the ballgame, Trevin Thomas, a 5'11 junior. So they'll go about 9 deep. North Fayette Valley probably closer to 8 deep in this game tonight. Waller with a second free throw opportunity on its way. It is good, and it's 8-7, North Fayette Valley in the lead. Richter, they have to get it inbounds to Oconus. He comes to the backcourt to help it out. Oconus across the timeline, stops the dribble, needs some help. Somebody's got to come help him out, and Richter does. Richter now drives in, left side to Grove, left-handed layup up and in. Richter the assist on the dish to the left side. 10-7, Tiger Hawks in the lead. Waller back on the offensive side, spins, goes to the basket, slides in with the right hand. What a pretty move and a pretty finish. 10-9, the Tiger Hawks leads rim to 1.
And Waller smooth on that with the reverse pivot and goes strong to the rack.
White beats everybody in the lane, goes baseline to Hines, 15-footer, nails it. Steps up to the wing there, inside the three-point line, 15 feet baseline shot, and it's 12-9, the Tiger Hawks answer.
And the guard drive, the kick out to the post.
Waller fakes the drive, pulls up for a 3, got it again. Waller heating up in a hurry. We're knotted at 12. So it's been an entertaining first quarter so far. White across the timeline offensively for the Tiger Hawks. Brings it into the lane, kicks it to Hines along the right baseline, backs his way down, covered on top to Oconus. Right wing for 3, got it! The young sophomore Oconus steps up and hits a three-pointer. He's actually a junior, but it's 15-12.
That was a big shot by Oconus. They're going to have to honor him now if he hit a 3.
Preston Jansen right side to Thomas. Thomas brings it left baseline area back to Palmer. Palmer guarded by Oconus, cut off on the baseline. Inside 2 minutes left in the quarter. Thomas back over on top, open for 3. Preston Jansen grazes the side of the rim. It is no good. Rebound saved out of bounds by Campbell. Back over top. They go right side on the wing to Thomas. Right wing for 3. That shot is no good. Hit it off the left side of the rim from the right. And White gets the rebound for the Tiger Hawks. AP, couple of opportunities, but turned away. Back over. It is White across the timeline offensively. Goes underneath. Hines was open, but the pass intercepted by Campbell. Hines was left open on the right block, but Campbell was on top and read the pass. Campbell back at the elbow. Feeds it back over to Preston Jansen. Jansen at the top of the key now. Right side to Waller. Waller on the right wing. Pulls up another 3. This time right side. It's off the back of the rim. By the way, they have no problem shooting 3s. Hines being back in the offensive end as Richter drives in the lane. Floats up the one-handed runner. It's no good. Waller tried to draw the charge. Ball hit off the back of the rim. Meanwhile, AP quickly back offensively. Campbell on the left wing. And he's looking to finally get him into their offense. Inside a minute left in a fast-paced first quarter. Campbell, right sideline, right wing area with it. And needs some help, and he goes on top to Thomas. Thomas back to Waller. Waller, left corner area, goes to Preston Jansen. Jansen, nothing doing, brings it left side. Shot clock's down to 8. Oconus knocked the ball away from Palmer, but he regroups. Fires a 10-footer from just outside the lane off the left side. It is no good. Rebound pulled down here by Richter, and the Tiger Hawks can work for one if they choose. Shot clock is off. We're down to 20 seconds left in the opening quarter. White near center court, just dribbling around here. They'll likely start their offense when we get down to 10 seconds. White in the center court circles, keeping the defender Thomas at a distance. White brings it right side in the lane. Grove on the left block, spins middle of the lane and traveled. Took the shot, but he traveled into that shot. He ended up 1-on-2 down low and tried to force the action a bit.
Well, he put his head down when he was driving to the basket and didn't realize the second man came.
All right, 6.2 seconds to go. AP has to go the length of the court as Cole Mosier checks in for the first time for White for the Tiger Hawks. And Cole Mosier, of course, off the bench is a junior. Inbounds, they get it to Campbell. Back right side, it is Palmer. Drives in, double team, kicks it on the wing. That's Preston Jansen, open for three, but it's off the back of the rim. And the opening quarter comes to an end. North Fayette Valley, the early lead. They lead 15-12. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
Inspiring changes to a happier, healthier you is what they do at Clayton Drug, now offering free delivery of prescriptions to the Monona area. To find out more, call 563-245-2530. Clayton Drug can help you transfer your prescriptions quickly and easily to their pharmacy. Clayton Drug is committed to helping you achieve the highest quality of life possible. Clayton Drug, connecting the communities of Elkader, Strawberry Point, and Sumner to serve all in between.
NFV Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by Rock Valley Physical Therapy, Gunderson Palmer Lutheran Hospital and Clinics, the Loena Savings Bank, member FDIC, Bruins and James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual agent in Monona, Innovative Ag Services in Elkader, Monona, and Waukon, Elkader Chiropractic Center, Dr. Jamie Hammersland, and Rivals Inc. Custom gear, screen printing, embroidery, and online shopping at rivalsinc.com. You're listening to Tiger Hawk Basketball from KCTN Sports. A fast-paced first quarter. North Fayette Valley leads Aplington-Parkersburg 15-12. Tiger Hawks basketball at center court. They'll start the quarter with Richter, Oconus, Ashleman, Hines, and Mosier. Meanwhile, for AP, into the ballgame is Wes Shirk. He's a 5'11 sophomore. Wedeking back in there. Palmer out there along with Waller as well as Campbell. So in the offensive end is Oconus right side. Both teams manning things up. Looking for Richter in the lane. Covered. Cole Mosier, top of the key. Back left side to Ashleman. Ashleman near the left wing, back over to Mosier, and he looked for the shot, but covered quickly. Tiger Hawks will work it around the perimeter. Oconus back right side, looking in the lane, but again, Richter double teamed. Hines at the high post, throws it over top. Richter gets it on the right block, steps to the left side, kisses it off the glass. High post to low post. Tiger Hawks lead by 5.
Well, they're switching on those posts when they come across, so they're going to have to come back to that high post if they want to get open.
Waller back out on top to Palmer. Palmer guarded by Richter, stumbles, takes the shot, blocked by Richter, and Richter leads the break the other way. Right side to Ashleman, goes up from the right block, and the shot crawls off the side of the rim to the right. Didn't get the friendly roll, and the rebound by AP. Tiger Hawks turned away in transition. Waller at the free throw line, drives in, double pump shot, flipped it up over Richter. He altered the shot. It is no good as it missed the rim right to left. Hines back offensively at the elbow, stops in the middle of the lane, back out on top to Richter. They'll set up shop. Shooting in the opening quarter.
The Tiger Hawks were 7 of 10. AP was a 4 of 15. The Falcons made their 2 free throws. North Fayette Valley did not.
Hines right side to Oconus. There is a foul, and this is down low on the right block. Both teams only committed 2 fouls in the opening quarter, but I believe that foul is on Shirk, who was matched up with Richter down low. There's a lot of attention being paid down the block area.
And they want to put a body on him all the time, but now they're starting to grab a hold, so that's what the call was. They had a hold of his arm, wasn't able to get that arm up for the post.
Richter takes it off the right side of the basket, gets it into Ashleman, a couple of steps behind the right wing. In the lane to Richter, triple team, right side, Cole Mosier, deep right side for 3, grazes the side of the rim. Waller tracked down the rebound, then throws it off the hands of White. No, they say he missed White, and it goes out of bounds off Waller, who tried to save it near side along the sideline.
And tried to save that off of White. White just kind of jumped out of the way, and that's going to give the ball back here to the Tiger Hawks.
Richter back out on top to White, so an extra possession here for North Fayette Valley after the miss. White to Ashleman on the right side. In the lane, they throw it over top. There's Richter, goes to the left side, lays it up and in. They've had no answer so far, and the Tiger Hawks lead by 7.
Yeah, they've been able to find him in the post, that's for sure.
And back over on the offensive end is Waller. Waller, top of the key. and wants to go one-on-one. Gets a step by Ashleman, kicks it in the corner. Wedeking, left side for three, nails it. The young freshman nails the three-pointer. He's 5'8", and I think that's a gift. Meanwhile, we've got a timeout taken, I believe, by Aplington-Parkersburg. 6 minutes left in the half. Tigerhawks lead 19-15. Let's take this break.
Hi, this is Cody from Torkelson Motors in Elgin and Walk-On. At Torkelson Motors, we believe that student involvement in activities is a great way to help grow our communities, and we are proud to help sponsor this game for your enjoyment. We've been serving Northeast Iowa since 1926 and appreciate the business that our customers have given us and the support they provide to our area schools and communities. So the next time you are in need of a new or used vehicle or a repair, stop into Torkelson Motors. We've been selling cars the old-fashioned way with a friendly smile and a handshake right here next door in Elgin and Walk On.
Our first timeout is taken by Aplington-Parkersburg after Wedeking hits the three-pointer. 19-15. We've played 2 minutes here in the second quarter, and it is again what we expected. AP with the guards from the outside, North Fayette Valley with the size from the inside.
Yeah, and they just need to keep exploiting that because they've been having a lot of success in that post, that's for sure.
Reister helps bring it into the offensive end, right side to White. White across the timeline with the possession now for the Tigerhawks. And again, AP stays man-to-man. As right side, it is White. In the lane to Reister, the ball deflected out of there by Wedeking. Loose ball picked up by AP. Campbell with the turnover, and AP back in the offensive end. Wide open, Thomas, right corner for three, got it! Back-to-back threes by AP, and back within one at 19-18. Reister fouled as he comes across the timeline. He was bodied there by Shirk.
Yeah, just bodied up there as he came across the timeline and takes him to the ground, so that's going to be a foul on Shirk. That's going to be his second, I believe.
So he will check out. Coming back into the game is Sully Jansen. Remember, he has 2 fouls as well. And Grove comes back in for North Fayette Valley. Checking out for them is Mosier, as the Tigerhawks take it near side in front of the North Fayette Valley fans. And by the way, they're wearing their Carolina blue overalls tonight, many in the student section tonight.
And it looks like a blackout, and AP's got a whiteout, and both student sections are on their feet.
Grove left open on the wing, brings it middle of the lane, takes a leaning shot, circled in and out. Reister the rebound, put back no good, but he's fouled on the way up. Reister got his hands in there, used his size. He'll go to the free throw line for 2, and a foul committed by Waller.
And we've seen this before. We've seen North Fayette Valley, hoist up those outside shots. That time Grove just trying to drive and let Reister go rebound.
Free throw by Reister. It is good. 20-18, North Fayette Valley in the lead. A score from the other district final. Cascade leads Jessup 13-10 at the end of 1. We'll continue to keep you up to date. Second free throw on its way. It's off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound tipped out of there by Hines, but it goes out of bounds underneath the basket. And it goes there too. Aplington-Parkersburg. Reister just 1 of 4 from the free throw line.
Yeah, 1 of 4. He's had 4 attempts and only knocked down that one, so he's going to have to clean that up here.
And back left side offensively, AP with Campbell. Campbell brings it to the right elbow, trying to back his way down against Hines. Takes the shot over Hines. High arcing shot that rolls out. It is no good. Reister got the rebound. Taken away by Campbell. And who's the foul on? I believe it's on Campbell.
Be on number 1 Campbell.
It is.
Yeah.
And that is the 4th whistle on Aplington-Parkersburg, and we haven't played 3 minutes here this second quarter.
Yeah, they're knocking on the door here, so North Fayette Valley can take advantage of this if they can get to the free throw line.
Reister got the rebound and was undercut by Campbell. Meanwhile, Campbell steals the inbounds pass, saves it with a behind-the-back pass in the corner, and AP has it back. So a good defensive stand there by Campbell. Wedeking left side. The young freshman hands it on over there to Thomas. Thomas back out on top to Jansen, and back to Thomas. Covered, back left side, Wedeking, deep 3, step behind the arc, got it! The young freshman, who can't weigh more than $105. It's 21-20, AP in the lead.
A big shot with a hand in his face.
Left side in the offensive end, Grove. Grove backs his way down, top of the key, Ashleman open, left side for 3, got it! Circled around, stayed down, and the Tigerhawks answer, 23-21, 4.5 left in our half. Left side, Wedeking, same spot, another 3. That one off the mark. And the rebound deflected out by Reister into the hands of Hines. North Fayette Valley back offensively. Grove in the lane to Hines. Gets it on the left block, swings it right side. That's White open, right wing for 3, got it! Back-to-back threes by the Tigerhawks. And they go back up by 5 at 26-21.
The Tigerhawks aren't afraid to play long balls well.
Waller, here's another 3, but that shot kicks to the right. It is no good. Hines the rebound, and a reach-in foul from behind by Aplington-Parkersburg in Campbell. That is Campbell's second foul, but more importantly, that is their 5th foul, and NFE in the bonus for the final 3:57.
Yeah, they're going to be shooting free throws here, so we're going to walk the length of the court, and Hines is going to have a couple of free throws.
So a chance to add on to the lead, 26-21. North Fayette Valley here leading. Both teams rolling offensively. Tiger Hawks have put up 11 in this quarter so far, only halfway through the quarter. And it is Aplington-Parkersburg scoring 9.
And we've got alarms going off. We've got fire alarms going off in the corners, so we can't hear it with our headphones on. But that's what they were pointing to, is we've got to get that taken care of here.
So, yeah, that'll disrupt the free throw shooter. We see the staff here at Waterloo East
telling everybody stay put.
Yeah,
we're fine.
We think this is just accidental here. Somebody tripped it. Look for somebody leaning against a wall here somewhere, huh?
Yeah, there's a lot of people here, Dan, so it could be somebody bumped something somewhere out there.
So the fire alarm's going off. Well, why not? Both teams are red hot.
They are. They're on fire right now.
So timeout taken. They send both these teams to their bench. And we know that Waterloo East has a number of school officials on hand here tonight. They've had just about help at every door down here. It's been well covered tonight for this matchup, as they are the host school. In all the years I've done sports, this is the first time we've been to Waterloo East to do a basketball game.
Yeah, and you can see both crowds are getting into it here, celebrating the fire drill. They haven't slowed down. They haven't sat down either. We talked about how full it is. The North Fayette Valley Lower Bowl is plump full. We've got people behind us up here in the upper part. Aplington-Parkersburg, I'd say they're pretty full on the bottom with a few up top as well.
Crisis averted, by the way. They have shut off the fire alarms. So at the free throw line is Declan Hines. Hines went to the line, and at first kind of looked like, what are you doing here? Then the official went over to the scores table and said, we got to kind of stop this.
We probably should stop this. That's kind of distracting if you're trying to shoot free throws.
So Hines to the free throw line. He will have 2 as we return to play after the 5th foul by AP. Free throw on its way by Hines. It is no good off the back of the rim. North Fayette Valley, not a bad free throw shooting team at 65%, struggling a bit in this first half. Aplington-Parkersburg shoots 69%. Second free throw, that's off the back of the rim. Long rebound, knocked out of bounds. I believe last touch by North Fayette, by AP. Off the hands of Preston Jansen in front of the AP bench. And the Tiger Hawks maintain possession. Grove's hustle kept that alive.
Well, and this is a big possession for them because they're just not making free throws right now. They need to get offensive shots.
Backcourt to White. White in the offensive end, right side to Ashleman. Riester double teamed in the block, and he catches it on the right block. Through that double team, and he's fouled. No, a 3-second violation on Riester. Again, now they're fronting and also behind Riester, and somebody's always dropping to help out.
And they're gonna find open guys now because they've got 2 spying on Riester and flocking to him every time that ball looks to go inside.
Waller across the timeline for AP, trailing by 5. They get into their set. As again, they're looking to get their guards getting downhill to the basket. Left side, Wedeking pops open on a pick. Left side for 3, short. Rebound, knocked out of bounds there by Thomas, who saves it, but back into the hands of Riester. Riester leads the break, takes it all the way, pulls up, shot, it is up and in. And again, they tried to draw the charge with Waller, but he was too far underneath the basket. Tiger Hawks equal their biggest lead of 28-21.
And here's Waller going to the hoop, trying to answer.
And his shot, no good, blocked emphatically out of bounds by Riester. But there's a foul on Grove as he went up for the shot. Waller to the free throw line for 2.
And I think Grove got a piece of the body on that pump fake by Waller, but that ball was going to be rejected by Riester, so he had help defense. He could have let him go.
So Waller to the free throw line for 2. He cashed in on 2 free throws earlier. Free throw on its way there. It is good. As we mentioned, a great free throw shooter. And shooting over 81% on the season, 97 of 120. Meanwhile, Grove checks out. Oconus back in for the Tiger Hawks.
Yeah, Grove's got those 2 fouls, so Jordan Oconus back in the ballgame.
And Waller, second free throw on its way, and it is good. 28-23, now our score. Riester inbounds, gets it to White. White back to Riester. So Riester again, this gives you wonderful options. He brings it up the court, drives in, stumbles, tried to throw it to the middle of the lane, and it's intercepted by Wedeking, who saves it along the baseline. Palmer back to Waller in the offensive end. Waller on the right block, back out on top to Wedeking. Wedeking, right side, and open for 3 there is Preston Jansen, but he drives in. The ball stripped out of there by Ashleman. Loose ball picked up by White. Turnover by Aplington-Parkersburg. White back across the timeline for the Tiger Hawks. Tried to go in the lane to Hines again, who was wide open. But the Falcons get a foot on the ball. Kicking is the call. It stays down here with NFV.
Well, and White is seeing those openings. I'm not saying that they're not there, but then he's winding up and throwing it one-handed. He's got to give that a good hard bounce pass. That way he can fake and bring it back if they crash those passing lanes.
Ashleman behind the left wing on the inbounds. Back over on top to White. White brings it right side and quickly cut off by Shirk, who came back in. Hines right side to White. White on the right wing, drives baseline, and he reverses it left side to Riester. Riester left wing for three. Aired it out long. Rebound goes out of bounds off the hands of Hines, who read it that it was off the mark. A rare errant shot from Riester from the outside. He shoots over 40% from the three-point line.
And you saw the frustration in Hines' face, too. He knew that was off. It just went off his hand. He wasn't ready for it.
So back across the timeline, it is once again on top with the basketball in Waller. Waller guarded by Hines. Drives in the elbow, pulls up, little 10-footer, tough shot. Hines, good defense, but a step back by Waller. They're back within 3 at the 2-minute mark.
Yeah, great defense there that time by Hines. Just a better shot by Waller.
White back out on top to Riester in the lane. They try to go to Hines, knocked away by Wedeking. Again, the double team is there. Shirk the loose basketball. Preston Jansen in the offensive end goes in the corner to Palmer. Palmer trying to back down White. Traveled with the basketball. Yeah, he's stopped in the lane, kind of spun a little bit, and White stayed strong defensively. Turnover against the Falcons.
Well, and if you want to talk turnovers, the Tiger Hawks are up to 10 turnovers, which is not like them. AP's only got 3, so that's a testament to their guard play, putting pressure on the Tiger Hawks.
Meanwhile, Thomas checks out, or correction there, Palmer checks out as Gavin Bernard, a 6'1 senior, makes his first appearance. 90 seconds left in the half. Tiger Hawks with the ball, leading by 3. Cross-court pass to Ashelman. Open on the left wing. Goes to Riester. Double-teamed on the block. Steps left. Takes a bank shot up and in. I'll tell you what, using his length to his ability. They lead by 5 now.
And he's got to work for those shots, but he's getting up in the air and elevating over top of the defense.
Waller off a pick at the top of the key. Drives in. Shovels up the left-handed runner. It is no good. Had to stay away from the rim as Riester challenged. Ashelman back into the offensive end for North Fayette Valley. White in the lane to Hines. On the left block. Spins. Waller falls down trying to draw the charge, but Hines leaves the shot short. Wide open, missed it from 4 feet, just short. Waller back in the offensive end. And here's Wedeking, deep 3 from 25 feet away off the left side, no good. And Riester gets the rebound. And they're in the offensive
for the youngster there?
They're in the offensive end. They're apparently in range. White's left side for the Tiger Hawks. In the lane to Hines, double team, has the ball taken away, but stepping out of bounds there, actually intercepting the pass is Wedeking, and Wedeking fouled as it turns out by Hines.
No, they're going to call this foul, I think, on Wedeking, pushing to go get that ball.
And it is going to be actually against Hines.
Oh, it is against Hines.
Yep, and Hines called for giving an extension of the arm as they went after the loose basketball. So substitution, first foul on Wedeking. Meanwhile, checking out is Bernard as Campbell comes back into the game. 36 seconds to go in our half. There's about a 1 second differential between game clock and shot clock. AP, if they can choose, can work for the last shot of the half.
And that kind of looks like what they're going to do here. Waller's just keeping it up by the half-court line, and North Fayette Valley just kind of staying off, waiting for that time to click down.
Yeah, Hines giving up about 10 feet of ground there. They'll wait to make the move at about the 10-second mark. Tiger Hawks had the ball to close the quarter, but turned it over. AP missed the shot at the end of the opening quarter. They'll possibly get the last shot here. Waller, they get into their offense. 7 seconds to go. Left side, it is Campbell. Campbell feeds it back to Preston Jansen. Left wing to Wedeking. Wedeking traveled with the basketball. 0.6 seconds on the clock, and a turnover forced by North Fayette Valley defensively.
And they're not going to have much time here for a shot, but that was great defense. Took that down to the end of that shot clock and forced the turnover there. Worst case scenario here, they go into half up 5.
So North Fayette Valley just get the ball inbounds with 0.6 seconds to go in front of your own bench. They get it to Oconus. His half-point shot on its way. Banks it to the left. Maybe would have counted, but he missed it to the left, and the first half comes to an end. North Fayette Valley leads by 5 at the half, 30-25. When we return, first half stats, you're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
Brrr, the cold weather is here, and with it comes wind, snow, and ice that can damage overhead power lines. Remember to stay away from all downed lines. They may still be energized. Call to report broken poles, downed wires, or any other damage. By working together, we can keep everyone safe. That's the power of human connections. Al McKee Clayton Electric Cooperative, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Strawberry Building Supply offers all your building materials for residential and commercial projects. Whether you're building from the ground up, remodeling your home, or a weekend project, we have the materials you'll need. We are an authorized Milwaukee dealer for all your Milwaukee tools. Strawberry Building Supply also has everything you'll need for your pets and livestock. Stop into Strawberry Building Supply today at 413 West Mission Street, Strawberry Point, or call 563-933-4579.
Alpine Communications believes connected communities become thriving communities. We are the local telephone company that became a 21st century communications provider. Alpine provides internet, television, cellular, security, and telephone too. We promise personal, timely, reliable service from people who live here. When you choose us, we all thrive. Connect with Alpine Communications today. Click alpinecom.net or call 563-245-4000.
Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping are proud supporters of all of our local high school sports teams. We want to wish everyone the best of luck on their season. We are here for all your tax, payroll, and bookkeeping needs. Give us a call at 563-245-2154. Again, that number is 563-245-2154. Thank you from Kurt and Ann at Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping, located in downtown Elkader.
NFV Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont, TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont, Loomis Plumbing and Heating in West Union, Nick's Excavating and Kane Construction in Farmersburg, T&K Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona, St. Olaf Ag Sales and Service, Growl Logs and Lumber in Elkader, Timber is a Crop, Harvest Wisely, Meyer Collision and Service Center in Guttenberg and Elkader, and by LTI & Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville. At the half, North Fayette Valley leading Aplington-Parkersburg 30-25. NFV led at the end of one, 15-12. They outscored them in the second quarter, 15-13. Biggest lead of this ball game has been for North Fayette Valley at 7 twice. The last time at 28-21. Another update from the Jessup-Cascade game. Jessup leads Cascade 25-21. That game at the half. Jessup is the number 3 seed on that side. Cascade the number 1 seed. Right now the 2 seed NFV leading the 1 seed AP. We turn things over to Coach Aaron Hammond. Let's go through the first half stats and let's start with the Tiger Hawks.
The Tiger Hawks are led by Cale Reister. He's got 11 points. Declan Hines with 6 points. Kyler White with 5. 3 points for Lincoln Ashelman, 3 points for Jordan O'Conis, and 2 points for Gavin Grove. They shot 57% in the first half, 3 of 8 behind the arc, only 1 of 6 from the free throw line, and 11 turnovers.
So the big story is, though, everybody involved offensively. Reister leads you expect that, but they're getting contributions from everybody else. Totals now for Aplington-Parkersburg.
AP, the Falcons are led by Benny Waller with 11, 6 points for Tyler Wedeking, 3 points for Evan Palmer, 3 points for Trevin Thomas, and 2 points for Caleb Campbell. So 25 points for the Falcons. They shot 30% in the first half, 5 of 14 behind the arc, that's 36%. And 4 for 4 from the free throw line, 100% there, and only 4 turnovers. They took care of the basketball.
So Aplington-Parkersburg, again, they've taken a lot of threes, which is what they do, and really shooting about the percentage they have all year long at 36%.
Yeah, they're shooting well. I think if you're the Tiger Hawks, you're looking at this going, we've got a 5-point lead. They're shooting where they're supposed to. We've turned it over 11 times and missed 5 free throws. We're sitting pretty good if we can fix those things coming up in the second half.
Yeah, still leading by 5 points in part because of what they're doing on the rebounding edge and especially using their size advantage down low. That's really been the difference with Reister and Hines.
Yeah, absolutely. When they get the ball into those two, they work so well together. They've been able to put the ball up and in.
All right, we'll take a break. When we return, we'll maybe look ahead to what's coming down the tournament trail. You're listening to Tiger Hawk Tournament Basketball from KCTN Sports.
Life's buzzing with energy. From the delightfully routine to the novel and exciting, to the truly uncharted. With all that life brings, it's easy to lose track of what powers all those moments, our health. At Mercy One, our caring doctors focus on just that, powering health, from the everyday to the extraordinary. So you're ready for what life brings next. Find care at mercyone.org/healthpowerslife.
Whether a ref makes a bad call or it's opposing players or fans trying to get us out of our element, that our ultimate goal is to win, and doing things that are unsportsmanlike aren't going to get us any closer to that goal.
Because in life, many things will not go your way, and by learning now to hold your head up high when defeated and stay humble after a victory will better influence your life for the years to come.
Frank, when you think Fairway, you think fresh. Is that the winning culture you've tried to create?
Penelope Pineapple, what an unbelievable produce performance. How does your team stay so fresh?
Sunkissed Orange. Is it true Fairway has offered the freshest produce in town since 1938?
What can we say? Our produce is so fresh, we're speechless.
When you go home, you'll feel good about what you did, and you're doing it for the kids. If they don't have us, they don't have these games.
NFV Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by North Fayette Valley Community Coalition, Maple Crest Campus, Bank First in West Union, helping you save time and money, member FDIC, Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door, Myers Auto Service in Monona, Clayton County Recycling of Monona, Culligan Water Conditioning in Elkader, Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco, and Decorah, Carr Auto Group, online at karautogroup.com, and by Bacon Concrete in Postville. At the half, North Fayette Valley leads 30-25 over Aplington-Parkersburg. And again, Cascade leading on the other side. Or I should say Jessup leading Cascade on the other side. 25-21 score of that ball game. Winner of these two games will advance to Saturday night and play at Wartburg College. That's an 8 o'clock matchup. There's actually a 6 o'clock matchup. So there's two 2A sub-state finals that night. By the way, there's also the American Rivers Conference girls basketball tournament going on Saturday. The championship game, I believe, is played then. It's going to be busy at Wartburg.
Wartburg's going to have a busy day, so we hope we're there. I don't know if we're happy about 8 o'clock start, but we're going to be happy if we're covering a team in North Fayette Valley sitting in a good spot right now.
All right, so North Fayette Valley would be the team we would follow if they win tonight. They are our last area team that is still alive as far as girls or boys. Meanwhile, the girls tournament continues tomorrow night. And Lansing Keyhigh, they're in action. Good to see them from the Upper Iowa Conference. They play in the regional final tomorrow night. So good luck to them as they take on Dunkerton with the winner to go to state. Second half of this ball game for North Fayette Valley. We talked about this during the break. Do they change things defensively in the second half?
Well, I think Aplington-Parkersburg probably needs to look at doing something different. I don't know if that's a zone, but we know North Fayette Valley's got that 1-3-1 in their back pocket, and that puts Reister at the top. He's been doing a nice job of defending down low. I don't know if you want to pull him out, but you certainly could to give him a different look to start the second half.
And right now, their man-to-man's been pretty good. I mean, that's forcing some contested shots. Meanwhile, for Aplington-Parkersburg, we talked about them, but they, again, lacking size, and it has really affected them down low in this ball game.
Well, they're just trying to be physical, and I think that turns into, an arm or an elbow or a push down low, and it's not really defense. It's more just physical, pushing around, trying to keep the ball from going in to the post, and that's what they've been struggling to do tonight.
All right, we'll take a break. Second half action coming up as the Tigerhawks enjoy a 30-25 lead. Back after this.
Hey, Justin Birdnow here from Birdnow Chevrolet in Monona. I want to take a moment to wish all the local athletes good luck during their game. You have worked incredibly hard, and it shows during each game. Myself and the entire Birdnow Chevrolet Monona team is wishing you all that you do your best and good luck.
NFV Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by West Union Motor Sales and Service, Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa, Adverse Weather Insurance, Jim Furman of Volga, your independent crop insurance agent, Farmers Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, Elgin, and Wadena, member FDIC, Furniture Showcase and Allwine, lighting showroom, flooring, furniture, and window treatments, and Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic. Check out career opportunities at guttenberghospital.org. Again at the half, 30-25, North Fayette Valley in the lead as we get ready to start the second half. Tigerhawks led by 3 at the end of 1, at one point led by 7 in the second quarter, but settled for a 5-point lead at the half. Meanwhile, for Aplington-Parkersburg to start the second half is Wedeking. Also out there as well is number 2 in Campbell. They have Waller out there. Sully Jansen out there as well, and I believe, Palmer. Yep, number 2, Palmer is the 5th guy. Meanwhile, for the Tigerhawks, they'll send out their 5 seniors, Hines, Grove, Ashleman, White, and Reister to start the second half. So an entertaining first half where there wasn't a lot of stoppage of play, a lot of up and down of the court. Hard to believe it's only 30-25 the way these teams have been getting up and down the court.
Yeah, there's been a lot of up and down and, running offense, but, not a lot of offense. So a low-scoring ball game thus far for these two teams.
It is AP's basketball to start the second half. They come out with about 4 minutes left on the clock. And North Fayette Valley hit the court at about the 2-minute mark. Inbounds, they go to Waller. Tigerhawks stay man-to-man to start the second half. So Waller in the offensive end, goes off a pick right side. Good job hedging it by Ashleman. And they go right wing to Campbell. Campbell, top of the key to, again, Jensen, who drives in, covered, back on top to Wedeking. Right side to Waller. Waller spins, gets to the right side of the basket, slides in off the back of the rim, no good, but gets his rebound, tumbles to the floor, but it goes off the foot, I believe, of Riester out of bounds. Has a good hustle by Waller, taking a terribly off-balance shot, but somehow they keep possession.
Well, a good rebound there by Waller, getting that rebound and knowing he was going down, so threw it off of a Tigerhawk leg.
Waller back in the offensive end, left side to Palmer. Deep left corner for three off the front of the rim. It is no good, but the offensive rebound by Campbell back over to, again, Palmer. And they'll reset offensively. So possession over 30 seconds old. Meanwhile, left side, here's Campbell. Left wing for three. Left open, hits the three. AP strikes first in the second half and back within two.
First time down the court here for the Tigerhawks.
Riester backs his way in the lane, takes a one-handed push shot, popped in and out. Riester gets his own rebound, and he's fouled on the putback by Waller. Waller wanted a jump ball as Riester went back up. But again, size definitely mattering down low for the Tigerhawks.
Well, and that's such a clean rebound. I know if you've never seen Riester before, he's so tall and so lengthy. He can reach over you. It looks like an over the back. He's not making any contact.
And quick off his feet. Free throw, it is over the back of the rim, rolls in the back a couple of times. They need that one to roll through, and it does. So the Tigerhawks, who struggled from the free throw line in the opening quarter, Riester hits the first of two. Second free throw, and that one is short, rolls off to the right. It is no good. Campbell gets the rebound. Back in the offensive end is AP. That is Jansen. Jansen left side, Wedeking, step behind the arc for three. Got another one. The young freshman hits a three. This game now tied at 31.
That freshman needs to put a dot right where he shoots because it's on the left side every time, same spot.
White stops the dribble, back over to Riester at the free throw line. Left side to Ashleman. He's open, fakes the three. Wedeking goes by. He takes the three, but it's off the front of the rim. Had a nice pump fake there, but they come up empty. Campbell right side to Wedeking. Wedeking drives into the lane, stops, spins, and somehow keeps his pivot foot, goes to Jansen. Jansen right side to Campbell for three, got it! They have hit three in a row, and it's suddenly 34-31. AP heats up.
Yeah, they're heating up here in that second half, and it all coming from the outside.
Tigerhawks playing through it right now. Ashleman, right side to Riester. In the lane to Hines. Right block, double team, feeds it weak side to Grove. He backs his way down, but leaves the shot short. Good straight up defense by AP. Waller gets the rebound. Waller pulls the trigger 22 feet away off the back of the rim. Heat check for the Falcons as Riester gets the rebound. Riester races into the offensive end. Left side to Ashleman. Wide open left side for three. Popped in and out. Touched every part of the rim. Hit the backboard and then bounced out. So back in the offensive end is once again Palmer. Drives in, leans in, the shot, no good, but fouled on the drive. And AP to the free throw line for two. A rare attack there by Campbell, beating the Tigerhawks down the court.
Well, and that seemed kind of strange because I don't know if he had control there, but looks like Coach Kramer, he wants a timeout here.
And they will take this with 5:43 left in the third. A 9-0 spurt here by AP. They lead by a score of 34-31. Let's take this break.
Being good at life means getting your finances together so you can focus on the moments that matter most. With over 175 years of expertise, New York Life Insurance Company provides you with benefits you can enjoy while you're, living. So give your local agents, Andrew Reimer or Troy Springer in both Guttenberg and Monona, a call. You can reach Andy or Troy at 563-252-2471. That's 563-252-2471. They can help you and your family be good at life.
So 34-31, Aplington-Parkersburg hits their first three threes to start the second half. Now Palmer to the free throw line for two after the Tigerhawks take their first timeout.
I think they need to settle down. They're talking defense. They're talking about getting back and then just settling into the second half.
Free throw on its way by Palmer. Short, but it rolls to the back of the rim, then rolls out. Did not get the shooter's roll. He'll get another opportunity here and try to put AP up by 4, which would be their biggest lead of this game. They led by 3 right at the start. Free throw on its way by Palmer. Free throw there. It is good. Roll over the front of the rim. Rolls through. And it's now 35-31 as they are leading by 4. White across the timeline. Tigerhawks left side to Ashleman. Ashleman looking for Hines on the left block. High post area with Riester. Back over to White. White at the right elbow, cut off in the lane, try to go to Hines, deflected, but into the hands of Hines. Double team, steps through it, uses the left hand, rolls around and got it to go down. Soft touch with the left hand for Declan Hines. Tiger Hawks back within a bucket.
Yeah, soft touch and strong move there.
Campbell, top of the key. Back over to Wedeking. Wedeking behind the back dribble. On top, Campbell, top of the key. He's open, launches the three. Got another one as he lands on his hind end, sliding back towards center court. They lead by 5. Meanwhile, Hines ahead of the pack. Gets down offensively. And a great recognition as the Tiger Hawks push it ahead. Hines, the layup back for NFV. Meanwhile, Waller drives in, kicks it in the corner to, again, Jansen. And Jansen goes over left side. Wedeking open. Step behind the arc for 3 off the front of the rim. Rebound sails out of bounds off the front of the rim into the AP cheerleaders. Tiger Hawks get it back. Oconus, by the way, checked in for Grove for North Fayette Valley.
In Aplington-Parkersburg in the second half, 4 of 7 behind the arc, and they have been no doubters, so they're shooting hot right now.
And not afraid to be a step or two behind the line. Good to have guards, isn't it? Tiger Hawks have guards as well. Ashelman in the lane to Reister. Little hook shot, 8 feet away, short. As he got the ball in the middle of the lane, good position, just flipped it up there short. Waller back in the offensive end for AP. And again, the Tiger Hawks now to 1-3-1. Campbell, left side, Euro step, drives in, I think traveled with the basketball. He did. Good job by Hines, stepping up there in the middle of that 1-3-1 to force a turnover.
Yeah, stepped up and stood strong there, and as Campbell tried to step around that, just shuffled his feet, took that extra step.
Thomas in, Palmer checks out for the Falcons. We approach the halfway point of our third quarter. Inbounds to White, and again, AP Campbell picks him up immediately. White across the timeline into the offensive end for the Tiger Hawks. And center court circle now here, and hands it back to Oconus. Oconus guarded by Wedeking, and high post area, try to go to Hines, kicked by Wedeking, and the Tiger Hawks will take it out of bounds on the near sideline.
Yeah, they'll reset here on the side after that kick ball.
So Reister will take it out of bounds. 38-35, AP in the lead, in what's been a highly entertaining game. Reister has to go to the backcourt, gets it into Ashelman, and White finally brings it across the timeline for NFE. Shot clock, by the way, approaching 10 seconds. Ashelman 25 feet away. He's going to take it on its way. Got it! Ashelman looked, said, why not take it? And we're knotted at 38.
What a shot. He just found himself 10 feet behind the line and said, I'll just shoot it.
Here's Waller, right corner for 3, aired it out. Jansen the rebound, feeds it back to Waller. Waller pump fakes the layup. It is up off the side of the rim, no good, but he drew contact on that pump fake. And AP doesn't give you much time to regroup as they push things offensively. Waller to the free throw line for 2.
Yeah, just crashing the boards that time, and you saw Cale Reister. He wanted to swat whoever was going to shoot that, but got him up in the air, got a little bit of lift out of his feet, and then they jumped into him.
Second foul on Reister. Waller to the free throw line for 2. Free throw, it is no good. Popped in and out. And Waller, such a good free throw shooter, I think he's surprised that popped out on him.
Well, I think everybody's shooting free throws tonight. It's kind of tough, so just nobody's shooting well.
And Waller has another free throw opportunity to try to give AP back the lead. Free throw, it is good. 39-38 our score. Inbounds to White, throwing behind him. It goes out of bounds in the far corner. A turnover on the inbounds for North Fayette Valley.
Yeah, just trying to be quick with it and kind of behind Kyler White there, so they're going to have to regroup, try to get a defensive stop.
So AP will take it out of bounds in front of their bench in the far sideline area. And AP's coaches having a conversation with one of our officials for tonight's ball game.
Yeah, they're trying to figure out where this ball's going to go, and I think it's probably deeper in the corner, but they brought him out just a little bit.
And inbounds to Waller with a 1-point lead for AP. Waller by the volleyball line, brings it over left side, lane to the basket, kicks it in the corner. That's Campbell, right corner for 3 off the side of the rim. Rebound caroms to the left, I should say, and White gets the loose basketball for the Tiger Hawks. Back across the timeline, White, a lane to the basket, drives in, a high pass to Hines on the left block, goes up to get it, puts it in off the glass. Great lead by White. Tiger Hawks retake the lead.
And Hines having a nice third quarter here. With all the attention going to Reister, he's found himself open down in the post.
Campbell on top to Jansen. Jansen left side to, again, Waller. Waller spins, gets a step by Ashelman, uses the right hand and flips it up and in. So good in using the dribble, then the body with the step. AP goes back up. Again, Reister here. Works it in the offensive end, in the corner to Oconus. Oconus drives in, takes a shot, leaning to the right, up and in. He drove baseline, and Oconus another lift off the bench for the basket. 42-41, NFE in the lead. Campbell, right side, drives to the baseline, cut off by Hines, feeds it back to Jansen, back right side to Campbell. Campbell pulls up on the wing, 10-footer, short off the side of the rim. And the rebound cleared there by Richter. White back in the offensive end for NFV. Ashleman in the lane to Hines. Hines, middle of the lane, takes a step, drops the shoulder, hits the shot, leaning into the left. Tiger Hawks lead by now 3.
And that's 8 in a row for Hines, so he's getting hot as well.
And here's a foul by Ashleman as he reached in on Waller. That is the 3rd foul on North Fayette Valley here in the 3rd quarter. So 2:07 to go. Then a quarter of runs for both these teams.
Yeah, just back and forth, exchanging, big buckets and just hanging tight.
Palmer in. Wedeking checks out for AP. White checks out for North Fayette Valley. Cole Mosier checks in for the Tiger Hawks. Jansen inbounds to Campbell. 2-minute mark here of our 3rd quarter. Campbell on the right wing. He's guarded by Hines. Has to go back out on top. Throws it towards the center court line where it's tracked down by Sully Jansen. Jansen, top of the key, left side to Waller. Waller, again, at the top of the key, drives in right side, and there's a hand check, I believe, by Ashleman. And Ashleman picks up another foul on the drive by Waller. And this is tough for Ashleman defensively, just because how Waller can take you off the dribble.
Yeah, he's so smooth off the dribble. That's going to be Ashleman's 2nd foul. But that's a tough task for him.
That's the 4th foul, though, on North Fayette Valley. So AP in the bonus for the final 1:50 of our 3rd quarter. Waller inbounds to Palmer. Palmer fakes the handoff. He wants to back down Oconus on the right block. Leans the shot. It is off the side of the rim. Left it long there. Good straight-up defense by Oconus. Richter back in the offensive end. In the corner, Cole Mosier quickly closed down as he thought about the 3 on top to Ashleman. Ashleman, top of the key, looking in the lane. They go right side to Mosier. Mosier in the lane to Richter, double teamed off the right block, reverses it to Oconus, left wing for 3. Short line drive off the front of the rim. Oconus tried to track down his rebound in the far corner, but couldn't get to it. It goes out of bounds. Good help up there by Waller from AP, helping up Oconus off the floor. Good hustle there, but the Falcons will get it back in front of the AP bench.
And Coach Cranber thought maybe there was a nudge there on Oconus, but I think that was just hustle by Oconus trying to get to that loose ball.
Preston Jansen in, and checking out is Sully Jansen for AP. 44-41. Tiger Hawks led by 5 at the half, trailed by 5 moments ago, and now lead by 3. So back across the timeline is, again, Waller. Waller double team in the corner to Preston Jansen. They go down low. Campbell spins. Left side, puts it up and in. Had the advantage on Oconus. Caught the ball in great position. A minute to go in the quarter. AP back within 1. Richter offensively, left side to Cole Mosier. Left side for 3. Got it! Cole Mosier left open on the wing. And the Tiger Hawks go up 47-43. They say we can shoot the 3 with you.
That's a big bucket there by Cole Mosier, knocking down a 3.
Waller left side, the ball knocked away by Ashleman, who dives on the near sideline, trying to save it at center court, but runs out of room. Great effort as he knocked the ball away from the guard in Palmer, but AP takes it out just inside center court.
Yeah, just a hustle player there, and he's going to get a chance to get a drink and cool off here, but what a hustle by Lincoln Ashleman.
As coming into the game, back in there is White. So they go inbounds to Campbell. About a 16-second differential between game clock and shot clock. Campbell has it center court circle. And he wants to go off a pick. He will right side. Gets a step by Richter. Goes up. Blocked from behind by Richter. But the rebound by Campbell. Put back. No good. He is fouled. Richter gave up a step by him. Recovered to make the block. But Campbell stayed inbounds along the baseline. Able to get the loose ball. Goes back up from the right side and is fouled with 26 seconds left in the quarter.
Yeah, tiptoeing around the baseline there, but able to stay inbounds, get that rebound. And that's going to be the 3rd foul on Cole Mosier.
So 5th team foul by North Fayette Valley. Free throw by Campbell. It is good. 47-44. It is North Fayette Valley leading by 3. Meanwhile, Mulder in, Shirk in, and this would be just to buy a couple of minutes extra for Palmer and Waller. Meanwhile, Oconus has checked back out of the ball game, and Grove has come back in for the Tiger Hawks. 2nd free throw being eyed by Caleb Campbell. And Campbell with the student section from AP to his right. 2nd free throw. It is good. 47-45 now our score. It's a 2-point lead as Campbell will check out. And number 22 coming in Gavin Bernard, a 6'1 senior. So the Tiger Hawks will likely hold for the last shot. Full court pressure, 1-2-2 now from AP. Meanwhile, Grove in the offensive end, and he'll work it back over left side to Hines, middle of the lane to White there at the free throw line, and he brings it back out on top with 10 seconds to go. They're going to direct shot. Richter tries to set a screen, but he's covered. White feeds it back to Richter, right side to White. White on the wing, three-pointer on its way. It is short. Hines saves it out of bounds, but it goes back into the hands of Preston Jansen, and they do not get a shot off as he races into the offensive end. Good defense by AP to close the quarter, but it is North Fayette Valley leading 47-45 as we go to the fourth. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
Life's better with American Family Insurance. Because whether it's a family road trip in your dream car or hosting a family reunion in your dream home, we help you feel protected so you can enjoy those dreams with peace of mind. Save up to 23% when you bundle home and auto.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact Julie Depke, agent at 205 South Main Street in Elkader, or call 563-245-2366 today.
NFV Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by Rock Valley Physical Therapy, Gunderson Palmer Lutheran Hospital and Clinics, the Loena Savings Bank, member FDIC, Bruins and James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual agent in Monona, Innovative Ag Services in Elkader, Monona, and Waukon, Elkader Chiropractic Center, Dr. Jamie Hammersland, and Rivals Inc. Custom Gear, Screen Printing, Embroidery, and online shopping at rivalsinc.com. You're listening to Tiger Hawk Basketball from KCTN Sports.
We start the fourth quarter. North Fayette Valley outscored in that quarter, 20-17, but they lead 47-45. As we start the fourth quarter, it will be Richter, White, Grove, Hines, and Mosier to start the fourth quarter for North Fayette Valley. Aplington-Parkersburg is now zone, a 2-3 zone. White's by the volleyball line, over to Grove. Grove in the corner to White, deep right corner to Hines. Hines back over on top to Grove. Grove will bring it back out on top, right side to White. He's open on the right wing for three. The shot circles around, got it to stay down. White scores the first points of the fourth quarter, and the Tiger Hawks lead by 5.
That's a big shot by White there. Good time for that.
And back offensively,
here's a throwaway.
AP throws it away. They were looking to reverse the ball left side to Campbell, and a rare turnover by Aplington-Parkersburg, shooting in the third quarter.
For the Tiger Hawks, they were 7 of 14, so 50%, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. For the Falcons, they were 6 of 15, 4 of 5 from the free throw line.
Waller, Campbell, also out there, Wedeking. They have Palmer, and meanwhile, also out there is number 20 in Sully Jensen. Meanwhile, they go to the right block. Richter catches it, and a double team, and he is fouled on the reach-in. AP back to man-to-man. 2-3 for only one trip.
Yeah, one trip down and right back to man-to-man, and that was a triple team on Cale Reister there. Got a piece of his face as they were going for that ball.
Third foul on Campbell. Inbounds, high post. Nice feed to Reister, who just tips it over to Hines, cutting backdoor. And Hines lays it up from the left side. Set play by the Tiger Hawks.
And they've run that a couple of times. It's a beautiful-looking play.
Campbell drives in the shot, altered by Reister and Hines. Hines picks up the loose basketball on the errant shot. So back offensively ahead of the pack is Grove. Grove to Hines. Hines right side to Cole Mosier. Quickly closing out the three-point shooter. He goes back to Hines, backs his way down. Shot over the right block. It's up and in. Biggest lead of the night for North Fayette Valley at 54-45.
And Declan Hines is having himself a ball game. And here's a timeout by AP.
6:39 to go. Tiger Hawks lead by 9. Let's take this timeout.
Making up a to-do list, don't forget to include servicing your car at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Your car should have the best care, and Edie's will make sure of it. Stop in or call 964-2186 to make an appointment. Tires worn out? Well, Edie's can replace them. Need a tow? Call Edie's at 964-2186. Kay, Lynn, and Todd invite you to stop by and fill your car's tank with fuel at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Edie's open 7 a.m. Mondays through Saturdays.
Scooter's Coffee in Manchester offers a variety of coffees, smoothies, blenders, and breakfast food products served all day long. Scooter's Coffee offers fast and friendly service, too. In a hurry? Use the Scooter's Coffee app to order, pay, and earn rewards. Simply stop at the drive-thru window and pick up your order. Scooter's Coffee is open Monday through Saturday, 5:30 a.m. till 8 p.m. and Sunday, 6 a.m. till 8 p.m. We look forward to seeing you at Scooter's Coffee in Manchester.
North Fayette Valley leading now 54-45. They start the fourth quarter on a 7-0 run. They now lead by 9 here.
Yeah, their biggest lead here with 6.5 to go in this ball game, but they came out on fire, and defensively they have been swarming to the ball, so AP is going to have their hands full.
And it is AP's basketball after they use their second timeout. Campbell will take it out of bounds near side for the Falcons and goes right away on top to Campbell. So Campbell, center court circle, gets him into their offense. On top to Palmer. Palmer right side to Campbell. Campbell directing traffic, and he's going to hand it off there to Sully Jansen. Jansen again, right side. Back over to, again, number 5 in Waller, who drives in, middle of the lane, pulls up 8-footer off the back of the rim. It was contested. Good defense by Hines. Tried to shoot it over his outstretched arms. Riester back in the offensive end. Goes downhill, pulls up, banks in the shot, but it circles in and out from 8 feet away just off the right side. AP the rebound. Campbell back in the offensive end now for, again, the Falcons. Back over to Wedeking. Wedeking at the left elbow, drives in, stops, spins towards the basket, uses the left hand, but leaves it short, but he's fouled on the lean in. Wedeking to the free throw line for 2.
And you can hear the crowd not happy with that. A bit of a late whistle there, but I think they thought maybe he shuffled his feet. But I think Wedeking kept his feet under him. He goes down hard, and that's what gets that call.
First foul on White. Both teams with 1 foul. 2 minutes in. Free throw, it is good by Wedeking. So that will bring in Ashleman back into the ball game for Cole Mosier for the Tiger Hawks. Wedeking showing no fear as a freshman in this game.
That undersized freshman, but playing with so much confidence.
Second free throw on its way, and that one over the front of the rim, but rolls off to the left. It is no good. Riester gets the rebound. It's knocked out of his hands, but the pass goes still to White. They get it to him. White in the backcourt to Riester. Riester across the timeline with a couple of seconds to spare. Riester backdoor to White. White drives in, kicks it left side. Ashleman, left wing, step behind the arc for 3. Grazes the front of the rim. It is short. Rebound tipped up there and pulled down by Wedeking. Back over to Campbell, who Euro steps his way in. Double pump layup, it's up and in. That's pretty. 54-48. Falcons back within 6 now.
Yeah, that was a pretty finish there by Campbell, going up and under after the step through.
This is full court pressure from Aplington-Parkersburg, but now man-to-man. So White across the timeline offensively, right side to Riester. Riester in the lane to Hines on the right elbow, back over. Riester drives baseline, leans in, the shot no good, but fouled as he tumbles to the floor. Riester got a step by his defender driving right side. He'll go to the free throw line for 2.
Yeah, and that time got it into Hines, so they have to respect him. He's been having a nice quarter, and he just gives it back to Riester. Riester goes baseline, kind of leans in there and gets bumped a little bit, so he goes down. They're going to actually wipe up the court here. They said, there's a little water on there. Let's take care of this.
Well, it's been warm in here. Players playing hard there. Riester helped make things wet there in the middle of the lane. The one thing tonight, this has been loud. The crowds have been fabulous.
They have been. That last time out, it was deafening in here. Both crowds getting into it more.
Free throw by Riester. It is good. Tiger Hawks lead 55-48 here in the fourth quarter. Jessup, by the way, leads Cascade at the end of 3. Score of that ball game, it is Cascade actually leading by a score of 43-37. Jessup leads Cascade. Second free throw by Riester. It is good. Winner of that ball game plays the winner of our ball game Saturday night at Wartburg. 5-minute mark of the fourth quarter. Waller, left side to, again, Jansen. Jansen feeds it back, left side to Palmer. Palmer drives in, cut off on the baseline, tries to go at right side, and it's intercepted by Hines, dropping down defensively. Tiger Hawks turn him over.
Yeah, great anticipation by Declan Hines after Riester stopped the penetration dribble.
White back into the offensive end, left side to Grove. Grove on the left wing. They're looking again to get to Hines or otherwise Riester. Right side to Ashleman. Riester now off the right block, drives baseline into a double team, cut off, back out on top to Grove. Grove drives in, pulls up, free throw line, 15-footer, banks it long. Hines gets the rebound, middle of the lane, leaves the putback shot short, and then Riester comes over the back. That time, Jansen actually had him blocked out. But a couple of good looks for the Tiger Hawks, though they come up empty.
Yeah, Hines had that nice offensive rebound, kind of off balance, but trying to push it up there, couldn't get enough oomph on it, and then Riester comes over the back, so that's going to be his third.
Preston Jansen back into the ball game for, again, AP. Palmer checks out, and it is Campbell bringing it across the timeline offensively as we approach the midway point of our fourth quarter. Waller guarded by Grove. And he brings it to the elbow, feeds it back there to Jansen. Preston Jansen, baseline, and to, once again, Sully Jansen. He reverses it right side to Waller. Waller at the right elbow, tries to drive in, shot over Grove. It is no good, hit the side of the backboard. Good, strong defense by Grove, who got the rebound. White quickly across the timeline, gets him into their offense, and the Tiger Hawks want a timeout. 3:57 to go. North Fayette Valley leads 56-48. Let's take this break.
People's State Bank is a locally owned and managed bank with convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin and northeast Iowa. If you're looking for a place where you're more than just a number, but still have access to convenient technology and low fees, People's State Bank is it. As a community bank, they're proud to support many of the local charities, county fairs, community events, and more. When you become a part of People's State Bank, you can be confident that you're standing with a good cause. People's State Bank, member FDIC.
NFV Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont, TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont, Loomis Plumbing and Heating in West Union, Nick's Excavating and Kane Construction in Farmersburg, T&K Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona, St. Olaf Ag Sales and Service, Growl Logs and Lumber in Elkader, Timber is a Crop, Harvest Wisely, Meyer Collision and Service Center in Guttenberg and Elkader, and by LTI & Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville.
3:57 left in the fourth. North Fayette Valley leads by 8 at 56-48. And it is the Tiger Hawks with possession here after they use their second timeout.
If you're AP, you're looking at this going, do you have another mini run in you? Can you get back into this? Because the Tiger Hawks are starting to take care of the ball. They're starting to get second chance opportunities, and they're defending very well.
And now it is Aplington-Parkersburg going to a 1-2-2 half-court defense here. So right side, White on top, and he's pressured there by Preston Jansen. High post area, they go to Reister. Nice feed down low to Grove. Grove uses that left hand from the right side, and the Tiger Hawks have their biggest lead of the night at 10. Back across the timeline, it is Campbell. Cut off, tries to go underneath to Jansen and Sully Jansen. They get it to Waller. Back left side, that's Sully Jansen in the corner for three. The shot is no good off the front of the rim. Hines gets the rebound, and AP has cooled off considerably from the three-point line.
They have, and North Fayette Valley doing a better job on the boards, cleaning them up, and being patient on offense right now.
Reister to White, no reason to rush. That may have been part of the conversation for North Fayette Valley during that timeout. Reister in the lane to Hines on the left block, swings it left side. Ashleman thought about the three, but covered. White back to Reister, flips it up from the right side, just offside the block. Shot no good, but he's fouled. Trying to reach over top there was Sully Jensen, and the foul committed by AP. Reister to the free throw line for two.
Well, and you don't talk about free throws in that third quarter. AP was 4 of 5, 1 of 2 in this fourth quarter, but North Fayette Valley getting better. They were 1 of 2 and then 2 of 4 so far in this quarter, so they need to keep shooting free throws and making them.
And he makes the first one there, and North Fayette Valley leads 59-48. So again, they continue to add on to their biggest lead of the night. Second free throw by the senior Reister on its way. It is good. It's 60-48 inside 3 minutes to go here in the fourth.
And AP is going to have to start finding some scoring.
And Waller, top of the key. They'll have to get hot and in a hurry. Wedeking, left wing, baseline to Sully Jensen. Back over to Wedeking. Wedeking at the top of the key, back left side, goes to Campbell. Campbell at the right elbow, backs his way down, cut off, goes right side. That is Jansen. Kicks it in the corner, left side to Jansen. In Preston Jansen. Three-pointer no good, but bumped by Ashleman in the corner. The foul they are going to call, I believe, on the floor. But AP will maintain possession here.
Well, they initially signaled that it was on the shot, but I think they're going to say this is after. After he had landed, then they fouled him.
AP wants 3 free throws, but what they're saying is he came down and Ashleman committed the foul, boxing him out.
Yeah, it was after the shot for sure. So missed 3, but a second opportunity here for the Falcons.
Third foul, by the way, on Ashleman, but at 2:32 to go. Both teams have 3 fouls. And inbounds to, again, Waller. Waller at the left elbow. Covered. Good defense by Grove. Feeds it back left side to Campbell. Campbell on the left wing now for the Falcons. Drives in, pulls up inside the 15-foot free throw line, hits the 12-footer. It is good. And a quick timeout taken by Aplington-Parkersburg. 2:18 to go. Tiger Hawks trying to close the deal. They lead by 10. Back with more after this.
The winter high school sports season has begun, and the doctors and staff of Family Dentistry Associates of Monona encourage you to support your local high school basketball and wrestling teams. Dr. Jessica Wilkie, Dr. Mark Foey, Dr. Chase Bruner, and Dr. Daphne Hopfler of Family Dentistry wish all of our student athletes a very healthy and successful season. Call 539-4651. Family Dentistry Associates of Monona, where health-changing smiles are created.
2:18 left in the fourth quarter. North Fayette Valley, this is kind of what they do. The way they finish ball games, overcame that deficit against Key High, got Southwind into overtime, won that ball game, pulled away from MFL Marmac in the fourth quarter of that ball game. They are a great finishing team.
They are, and right now they're doing a nice job with this. The quick timeout by Coach Thomas, and I guarantee this is to set up some pressure. They're going to be on the ball. They're going to be on every man-to-man here. They're going to try to force turnovers for the Tigerhawks here.
And Riester takes it out of bounds after AP uses their third timeout. Riester can run the baseline, gets it inbounds to White. White immediately trapped, goes to Grove. Grove ahead of the pack is Hines. Nobody back, goes up, and he lays it over the front of the rim. Was Hines thinking about dunking it there?
I think he was thinking about dunking that and then realized, I better just put this in.
From the left elbow, Campbell fires a 15-footer. It is no good. Grove gets the rebound. 2 minutes to go, and the Tigerhawks lead by a dozen. White back right side to Hines. Hines quickly on the right corner, brings it back out on top, and he works it back to White. Left side to Ashleman. You've got plenty of time here. Time is on the Tigerhawks side. White back out on top, and he is fouled immediately by Thomas. That'll be the fourth foul, but we're going to try to send North Fayette Valley to the free throw line for the final 1:45.
Well, we saw them in that first half. They were 1 of 6 in the first half. The Tigerhawks did not shoot it very well. So far in this half, they are 5 of 6, so shooting it much better.
Oconus in, gives them another free throw shooter, by the way, as Grove checks out. When you're talking about Oconus from the free throw line this year, 17 of 21. So he's at plus 80%. Inbounds, they go to Hines. The pass overshot, and it's picked up by Preston Jansen. A turnover by the Tigerhawks. Driving in very quickly is Campbell. Correction there, it's actually Trevin Thomas who drives in, misses the shot, but he's fouled as he got to the basket off the left side. So AP in high attack mode.
Well, and Oconus knew he was overmatched there height-wise, so trying to strip the ball as Thomas went up and must have got a piece of the body there, so they're going to give Thomas a couple of free throws.
And Thomas, again, the left-handed free throw shooter, on its way. It is no good. Right now, the Tigerhawks have outscored Aplington-Parkersburg 15-5 in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, this fourth quarter has been phenomenal for the Tigerhawks, and it started with the defense.
Second free throw being eyed by Thomas. Free throw on its way. It is no good, so they continue to be cold now from the free throw line. Meanwhile, here's Ashleman ahead of the pack. Drives in, scores the right-handed layup. AP overplaying. They don't get back defensively. And NFV pulling away, 64-50. Waller top of the key for 3. Missed it from 22 feet away. But the rebound by AP with Preston Jansen. Waller drives in, uses the left hand, scores the layup, and another timeout taken by Aplington-Parkersburg. But they're down by 12 right now with 1:17 to go, and the Tigerhawk fans come to their feet.
Yeah, Tigerhawk fans can feel it. They know they're getting close here, but Coach Thomas, he's going to talk to his guys, use this timeout, try to find a way of getting steals. If he can't get a steal, got to put him at the free throw line.
This is a North Fayette Valley group that, think about last year, the sub-state final. This is a team that's used to big situations. State soccer, obviously, as well, this past football season, reaching the quarterfinals. A lot of these kids all playing those sports, not rattled at all in this fourth quarter.
They haven't been. They've been cool as a cucumber out there, just playing the game, hitting shots, and having the smarts, the basketball smarts to get that ball out, get it up court. They've gotten 2 easy layups on the aggressiveness of AP overplaying in the backcourt. The front court has been open.
Tigerhawks trying to get back to the sub-state final after losing last year to Hudson in a ball game at Dyke New Hartford. Winner of this ball game goes to Wartburg and plays the 8 o'clock matchup on Saturday night against Jessup or Cascade. And they've got a good one going there with Jessup leading by 6 in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, Jessup the 3 seed on that side, so that would be a bit of an upset there if they could knock off Cascade in that district final.
And NFE a questionable number 2 on this side. So White will take it out of bounds for North Fayette Valley. Again, be patient here. Hit some free throws as you lead by a dozen. White inbounds, and they'll go to Riester. Riester underneath the basket. He's going to hold the basketball. Right side back to White. White across the timeline, getting there, and he's fouled. And a reach-in foul by Gavin Bernard. So White goes to the free throw line. Kyler White, by the way, 13 of 15 on the season. Just an 86% free throw shooter.
Yeah, above average free throw shooter there. So Kyler White's going to go to that free throw line and get himself a couple of shots.
AP making offensive and defensive switches here. Story of this ball game has been North Fayette Valley, even after falling down by 5 in the third quarter, regrouped. And here is White to the free throw line for 2. Free throw, it's off the back of the rim. It is no good. We jinxed him.
We did.
AP has 2 guys on the line. North Fayette Valley doesn't have anybody.
And North Fayette Valley's back playing defense. Give up the rebound. They expect Kyler White to knock this down, but if the rebound comes off, let them have the rebound. Make sure we're back defensively.
And free throw on its way there, and that free throw is on its way, and it is good. So again, 65-52. Back across the timeline, it is once again Campbell. Tiger Hawks lead by 13, a minute to go. Waller left side, leans in, takes a double pump three, banks it in and out, no good. Riester gets the rebound. Riester pointing to the official that I was fouled. No dice. Back to Riester. Tiger Hawks a foul there. Riester is on the reach in by Evan Palmer. Let's go to the other end. Riester to the free throw line for two. And the Tiger Hawks are sensing a district championship.
Yeah, they can feel it. The crowd's feeling it. They have a sense, hey, we've got this in hand. Make some free throws here. Play defense. Don't do anything silly. You got yourself back into that sub-state final.
Free throw on its way by Riester, and it is no good. Popped in and out. He'll get another opportunity. Well, still some things to work on if you're looking ahead to Saturday night.
Always things to work on.
And free throw shooting would be one of them. Turnovers, much better the second half. Riester's second free throw, it is good. They'll take one of two, and that's certainly going to all they need the rest of the way. Inside a minute to go. 14-point lead for the Tiger Hawks. Back out on top, Jansen. Jansen to Waller. Waller drives in left side, kicks it in the corner. That's Palmer, deep left corner for three, aired it out. Riester gets the rebound, back over to Grove. Grove back to White, and just like that, White dribbling around in the backcourt, and he's fouled with 40.6 seconds to go. And NFE here has held Aplington-Parkersburg to 7 points in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, we talked about the defense they've been playing as of late. The last 3-4 ball games, they just turned that defense on, locked people down, and they did it again here in the fourth quarter when they needed it the most. Locked them down, able to still score points.
White's free throw on its way, popped in and out. It is no good. And again, AP now going to the bench. This is a team, by the way. Waller, the leading scorer, is a junior. Also, the Wedeking is just a freshman, averaging 13 points a ball game. And they will lose Caleb Campbell, their second leading scorer, at 13.5 points. But there's guards coming. Free throw on its way by White. It is no good. Hurt the percentage tonight. Missed them both. Rebound pulled down by Campbell. Campbell brings it left side, takes a fadeaway three. Left side, it is short, no good. Grove gets the rebound through the legs of Riester as he tried to go left side with 30 seconds to go. But it's all good right now. So North Fayette Valley heading to the sub-state final Saturday night, the 8 o'clock show in Wartburg. We'll have that game for you. Right side, Campbell, deep three, banks it well along to the left, goes out of bounds. Last touched by Aplington-Parkersburg, and back to North Fayette Valley. North Fayette Valley, the lone undefeated team in Class 2A, by the way.
Unranked, undefeated. Yep. North Fayette Valley finds himself in a sub-state final for a second year in a row.
White brings it across the timeline. AP is going to let things play out here. Riester, center court circle. Total team effort by North Fayette Valley tonight. Riester certainly got his, but the supporting cast stepping up as well. White back over to Ashleman. Ashleman holds it left side there. The game is going to come to an end. And North Fayette Valley back to the sub-state final for the second year in a row. The Tiger Hawks run their winning streak to 23. A dominant fourth quarter. They win going away. North Fayette Valley 66. Aplington-Parkersburg 52. That's the final score. The Tiger Hawks 23-0. Aplington-Parkersburg, the 9th-ranked team in Class A, Class 2A that is, closes the season with a record of 20-3. We'll take a break. When we return, game stats, coaching interviews, your post-game show is coming up. You're listening to Tournament Basketball from KCTN Sports.
Brought to you by locally owned and operated NEAT, proudly providing high-quality internet, television, and telephone services at the speed of light to businesses and homes in Northeast Iowa. NEAT also provides computer and network services as well as business phone system sales and service. For more information, visit NEITEL.com or call 877-638-2122. NEAT, connecting you now.
Northern Country Co-op and Viafield are now Nexus Cooperative, your full-service ag partner supplying all your agronomy, energy, feed, grain, and lumber needs. Our highly knowledgeable and experienced team utilizes the latest technology in feed manufacturing, agronomy services, precision ag, plant and animal nutrition, energy products, and grain marketing to keep our customers ahead of the rest. Stop in today at any of our 26 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota, or visit us online at nexus.coop.
Edgewood Auto and Towing is an automotive repair shop, tire dealer, and 24/7 towing service. We offer full service work on all autos and semis. Our highly skilled mechanics provide quality workmanship and will get you back on the road in a timely manner. Check out our current tire rebates by calling 563-928-7333 or stopping in to Edgewood Auto and Towing for complete terms and conditions.
Stronger, farther, faster. It all starts with good nutrition. Clayton County Farm Bureau is proud of our livestock farmers who provide high-quality protein needed to fuel our young athletes. The ultimate pre- and post-game fuel-up can be found in meat and dairy foods grown right here. Meat and dairy are natural sources of essential vitamins that support health, energy, and performance. We know our student athletes are the real deal, and Iowa's livestock farmers are committed to helping them reach their goals. To learn more, visit realfarmersrealfoodrealmeat.com.
For generations, local farmers have trusted Freedom Bank to provide the financial backing they need to succeed. We have a long tradition of empowering success, and that continues today. We offer competitive financing options at competitive rates, whether for equipment purchases, building construction, land purchases, or operating capital. Visit one of Freedom Bank's experienced ag loan professionals in Elkader, Monona, Postville, and Waukon, or online at freedombnk.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Chris Holbert, General Manager of Hall Robertson Incorporated in Postville. We would like to wish the area student athletes both a safe and successful sports season. We have been a community-based company since 1864, servicing and supporting the area ag industry with products necessary for daily success. We look forward to continuing to serve and support both the ag industry and high school athletes in our surrounding communities. Thank you and good luck from the families at Hall Robertson.
When I started out in the car business, my dad gave me some good advice. Hi, it's Forrest Brown with the Browns family of dealerships. What my dad told me is when you sell someone their first car, you need a good sales department. But if you expect to sell them their second, third, and fourth car, you better have a great service department. Visit any one of the Browns family of dealerships in Guttenberg, Elkader, West Branch, or Victory Ford in Dyersville and find out why Browns is your hometown dealer, no matter where your hometown may be.
NFV Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by North Fayette Valley Community Coalition, Maple Crest Campus, Bank First in West Union, helping you save time and money, member FDIC, Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door, Myers Auto Service in Monona, Clayton County Recycling of Monona, Culligan Water Conditioning in Elkader, Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco, and Decorah, Carr Auto Group, online at karautogroup.com, and by Bacon Concrete in Postville.
Welcome back once again here to Waterloo West. It is 66-52, North Fayette Valley victorious. And we'll get an update here on Cascade Jessup in just a bit. Meanwhile, let's go through the game totals. Let's start with North Fayette Valley.
North Fayette Valley tonight led by Declan Hines. He finishes with 20 points. Cale Reister with 17. 9 points for Kyler White. 8 points for Lincoln Ashelman. 5 points for Jordan O'Conis. 4 points for Gavin Grove and 3 points for Cole Mosier. So balanced scoring all the way through, led the way by Declan Hines with 20. They shot 56% tonight. They were 6 of 16 behind the three-point line. That's 38%, 19 of 29. Otherwise, only 8 of 18 from the free throw line, 44%, so definitely room for improvement. And 14 turnovers, 11 in the first half, took care of it in the second half.
And again, defensively. I mean, this is, I think that everybody forgets. You know, you've got all the scorers, you've got the guys that can put up the numbers for you, but they played defensively tonight against a guard-oriented team very well. But again, balanced scoring, you have to say, in this ball game for North Fayette Valley.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, all those guys contributing, and we talked about everyone contributing and giving a little extra tonight. That's what they got on the North Fayette Valley side.
All right, let's go to the totals now for Aplington-Parkersburg.
Aplington-Parkersburg was led by Benny Waller, the junior, 16 points. Senior Caleb Campbell finishes with 15. The freshman Tyler Whittyking with 10. 8 points for Evan Palmer, another senior for them, and Trevin Thomas with 3 points. So 52 points for the Falcons tonight. They shot 31%, 9 of 29 behind the arc, 8 of 26 inside the three-point line, 9 of 13 from the free throw line, 69%, only 7 turnovers for the Falcons tonight. So well played high school basketball
By the way, North Fayette Valley outscoring Aplington-Parkersburg 19-7 in the final quarter in a ball game that lived up to its hype. But it's number 2 seeded North Fayette Valley beating the top seed Aplington-Parkersburg by a final score of 66-52. They're into the sub-state final for the second straight year, and we talked about this. North Fayette Valley a little slighted as far as when the district pairings came out here, and despite the fact that they were a team that reached the sub-state final last year, have not been ranked at all this year.
They haven't been ranked. They felt like maybe they should have been a 1 seed. You know, they've just quietly tucked that away in the back of their brain, and they've kind of taken care of business on the court. So they're back to the sub-state final, and I know they're thinking, okay, now we take that next step. We want to get through that sub-state final and find a way to get down to Des Moines.
Yep, and the winner of that ball game Saturday night will go to the Class 2A Boys State Basketball Tournament. So we'll take a break. When we return, we'll be joined by North Fayette Valley basketball coach Matt Cranbeer. Also hoping to talk with Aplington-Parkersburg head coach Aaron Thomas. That and more when our post-game show continues after this. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
T&T Power Sports in Elkader has another exciting promotion for the month of February. Test drive a new Can-Am or pre-owned unit and receive a $5 coupon to use at Johnson's Restaurant in Elkader. In need of service work for your UTV or ATV? T&T Power Sports is offering free pickup and delivery within 50 miles for the month of February. For reliable and timely service, contact T&T Power Sports in Elkader at 563-245-1100 to schedule your appointment today.
Stronger, farther, faster. It all starts with good nutrition. Clayton County Farm Bureau is proud of our livestock farmers who provide high-quality protein needed to fuel our young athletes. The ultimate pre- and post-game fuel-up can be found in meat and dairy foods grown right here. Meat and dairy are natural sources of essential vitamins that support health, energy, and performance. We know our student athletes are the real deal, and Iowa's livestock farmers are committed to helping them reach their goals. To learn more, visit Real Farmers, Real Food, RealMeat.com.
It's pretty unusual for a bank to be 100% employee-owned, and Freedom Bank wouldn't have it any other way. Employee-owned means we're not just your bank. We're your friends and neighbors. We value being active community partners, and we believe in donating generously to local causes. We empower success, not just for our customers, but for our communities as well. Visit Freedom Bank in Elkader, Monona, Postville, Waukon, or online at freedombnk.com. Member FDIC.
NMV Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by West Union Motor Sales and Service, Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa, Adverse Weather Insurance, Jim Furman of Volga, your independent crop insurance agent, Farmers Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, Elgin, and Wadena, member FDIC, Furniture Showcase and All Wine, lighting showroom, flooring, furniture, and window treatments, and Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic. Check out career opportunities at guttenberghospital.org. Welcome back to Waterloo East. It is North Fayette Valley advancing to the sub-state final for the second season in a row as they were victorious tonight over Aplington-Parkersburg. We're joined once again by their head coach, Matt Cranbeer. Coach, first off here, this is what this team does. Close out games strong. 19-7, you outscored them in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I thought we did a great job of closing the game out. They're a good team, obviously. They were doing a lot of things to us defensively, trying to, double, triple Kale, make it tough on him. But I thought in the fourth quarter, once again, we got in that huddle going into the fourth quarter, and the guys just said we need to guard. And I thought that's what we did in the fourth quarter. We got the ball inside. That was the game plan all along, was to get the ball inside and see what happens. And, hats off to Declan. He had a great game, but we had other guys, do so many things for us. It was just it was a great job. He got it out when he got that fourth quarter gut check when they made the run in the third. So.
By the way, a final score, and we'll talk more about this. Jessup has defeated Cascade 69-61. So Jessup is the 3 seed. That's who you'll face in the sub-state final. We'll talk more about that in just a bit.
Sounds
but
good.
Let's talk about how you guys dig in defensively. You guys take a lot of pride in that.
We do, and then we knew they were going to be the toughest team to guard all year because there wasn't a lot of basket cutting, and there wasn't a lot of handoff action or screening action. It was just they're going to face you up and they're going to try and drive a gap and make a play out of it. And they got us on a few fouls there, but I thought for the most part we stayed on their hip and we made them make tough shots. They got away from us a little bit in the first half on threes, and then in the third quarter as well. We tried to go a little zone, and then we got right back to our man. But I'm proud as heck of the way we guarded.
All right, you mentioned Declan Hines led you offensively. It ends up being balanced scoring tonight. Hines led you with 20 points.
Yeah, once again, we talked about that, and this week he'd be an X factor for us. I thought Kale would probably see 1 or 2 guys, and that's what he saw. And I just didn't know who else they could match up with Declan if they would play man. And he just did a great job in the second half of just posting and being patient with his post moves. That's the senior for you there. A lot of guys would get the ball down there and maybe go quick, but Declan was patient and he finished around the rim.
All right, Kale Riester, 17 points. Workman-type effort tonight.
Yeah, and he draws all that attention. And, he probably missed a few shots thinking he's going to make, but he's got guys around his legs. And and things like that. No excuses. He'd be the first to tell you he can shoot it better. But at the same token, we aren't anywhere here tonight or all year without him. So as long as he gets that type of attention and other guys step up, we feel good about our chances.
Kyler White with 9, Lincoln Ashelman with 8, and again they hit some key threes for you in the game.
They did. We aren't gonna come out and shoot 10 or 12 or make 10 or 12 of them. But if we can make 5 or 6, 5 to 8, and we can make them at timely spots, that's kind of our goal. And I thought Lincoln stepped into his shot real clean tonight.
We might as well mention Cole Mosier, Jordan Okonis off the bench. They had 8 points. Gavin Grove, 4 points in a great defensive game.
Yeah, Gavin is our lockdown defender there. He had to guard Benny all night, and that's not an easy task. Benny got him into foul trouble a little bit, but Gavin, picked his head up, and he loves that challenge. And he came out in the first half, was a little disappointed when he got a couple fouls, but I said, hey, man, keep playing hard, and that's what he did. So once again, it's a total team effort, and that's what it's going to take, on Saturday night too.
All right, one thing, free throw shooting. Could be a little better than that if you want to nitpick.
Yeah, absolutely. That's probably the worst we've shot it all year. I don't know if we just need to – we shoot a lot in practice, obviously, but maybe we need to be a little more tired when we're shooting them. Maybe I don't think we can get this type of an atmosphere. Maybe a little bit of that too. Might have been a little tight, but that's good to get by that.
Yeah, always something to work on there.
Absolutely.
All right, you play Jessup now in the sub-state final at Wartburg. I believe it's the 8 o'clock game that night. Is that correct?
That's what I read this morning, yes.
All right, so what do you know about Jessup?
Well, we actually scrimmaged them early in the year of Thanksgiving. We scrimmaged them every year for the past 5 or 6 years. I hadn't looked at anybody, Cascade or Jessup. My attention was on AP. I know they have almost a 20-point-per-game scorer. Actually, it's a kid that plays AAU with Kale. Is probably their best player. Other than that, they like the mixed defenses. I watched them a little bit against MFL. They ran man and zone. But other than that, I really haven't looked at them. I know they play a tough schedule in NICL, so we know we're going to have our work cut out for us.
All right, Coach. Congratulations on the win tonight, district championship. Good luck to you guys Saturday night. We'll talk to you before the game.
I appreciate it. Thanks, Dan.
You betcha. Again, North Fayette Valley basketball coach Matt Cranbier talking things over there about his Tiger Hawk team. Victorious tonight, 66-52, your final score. A break when we return. Hoping to talk with AP coach Aaron Thomas when our postgame show continues after this. Hey sports fans, take a time out and call Garms & Gifford Insurance Agency. Whether you need auto, home, farm, health, crop, or business insurance, Garms & Gifford Insurance Agency and Grinnell Mutual has you covered. You'll receive quality protection, expert advice, and local friendly service. Owners Brian Bugenhagen and Michael Beck, along with their staff, look forward to serving all your insurance needs. Call them today for a free competitive quote. Garms & Gifford Insurance Agency in Elkader, your trusted choice agency.
At Top Gun Customs, we know that cars are complicated. We can handle all the complex new features of any vehicle, foreign or domestic. Not only will it look like new, it'll perform like new. At Top Gun, we don't care if it's a 30-point buck or just your neighbor's cat, big or small, we like them all. Top Gun also does fiberglass repairs, boats, motorcycles, guitars, detailing, paint corrections, headlight restoration. There's not much we don't do. Call Bob or Nancy at Top Gun for details and to schedule your repairs today. 563-964-9899.
The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union are proud sponsors of high school sports. We are committed to bringing our patients the highest level of total eye care with detailed one-on-one attention. Our offices offer the newest technology and equipment with a professional team of experienced staff that is committed to you. Call us today for your next total eye care appointment. The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union supports all of our local athletes taking the field or court this season.
Hi, this is Tara Fink, psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner. Helping people, bottom line, is the biggest reason I chose a career in mental health. During my own struggles, it was difficult to find good support in this area. Therefore, I vowed to come back home to help meet the great need for mental health care in Northeast Iowa. I'm available for consultations at both the Walk-On and Postville Clinic locations, offering assessment, diagnosis, and medication management for all mental illnesses.
Exceptional caring people, Veterans Memorial.
NFV Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by Rock Valley Physical Therapy, Gunderson Palmer Lutheran Hospital and Clinics, the Loena Savings Bank, member FDIC, Bruins and James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual agent in Monona, Innovative Ag Services in Elkader, Monona, and Waukon, Elkader Chiropractic Center, Dr. Jamie Hammersland, and Rivals Inc. Custom Gear, Screen Printing, Embroidery, and online shopping at rivalsinc.com. You're listening to Tiger Hawk Basketball from KCTN Sports. Welcome back once again here to Waterloo East. Again, our final score of this ball game, it is 66-52, our final score. And again, Aplington-Parkersburg, Coach Aaron Thomas still talking with his team. And I believe they want the assistant coach. Yeah, they want assistant. So first off here, thanks for putting on the headphones there. Appreciate you joining us. Who am I talking with once again here?
My name's Adam Waters. I'm an assistant coach.
All right, Adam, thanks for joining us here at Postgame Show. Obviously, you guys were where you wanted to be in the fourth quarter, within striking distance.
Yep.
Cooled off in the fourth quarter. Tell me about that.
Yeah, just one of those things where we picked a bad night to kind of have a bad night. We had a good game plan, and hats off to North Fayette Valley. They executed really well. Their size bothered us. That shot blocker in the middle, he's a game changer.
Offensively, I don't think there's any. You shot poorly, but you got the guys involved that you wanted to.
Yeah, the guys that we've counted on to score all year, they take the majority of the shots, and we got the shots we pretty much wanted. Sometimes didn't make all the correct plays, at times, but hats off to North Fayette.
Your trio of guards. Let's start with Benny Waller, Caleb Campbell, Tyler Wedeking. Waller had 16, Campbell 15, Wedeking had 10. That's what they've been doing for you all year.
Yep, absolutely. And then, it's always nice to have somebody off the bench or, one of those complimentary starters to give us a little bit, and, just came up a little bit short tonight.
Yeah, Evan Palmer was that kid with 8 points for you off the bench.
Yep.
Tell me a little bit about your seniors there for Aplington-Parkersburg this year.
Man, what a group. Last year we had 11 seniors. And so Caleb Campbell, about the only one that played last year. Mason Ritter got off to a really good start. He had just terrible luck all through high school. Tore his ACL in middle school. And then last year, he was going to be our starting five-man. Got rolled up in football, blew out the other knee.
Oh, wow.
And then halfway through this season, blows out the knee again. So we missed Mason, but this was such an enjoyable group to have every day in practice. They're so selfless. Benny Waller being in our leading scorer with Tyler Wedeking right there. Not seniors, but those guys, no egos whatsoever. They know, they're ultimate team players. The kind of the theme of the year was uphold the standard, because we had, like I said, 11 seniors last year. Nobody counted on us to win 20 games. Nobody counted on us to win our division in the NICL. Be a 1 seed in the tournament. It's a testament to those guys. I would say it's a pretty dang good season.
And absolutely, you guys have a lot coming back there.
Yep.
Good way to keep on going there. Thanks for joining us here.
Absolutely,
I know you got thrown into this, but thanks for joining us on
Hey, good luck this weekend, guys.
Thank you very much. Good luck to you guys in the future. Again, Aplington-Parkersburg talking things over there about, once again, their decision tonight as they dropped a 66-52 decision. I'm joined once again by Coach Aaron Hammond as we begin to wrap things up here. From Waterloo East, they're shutting off the lights, so I guess we better wrap things up.
I guess we got to wrap things up and head for home.
All right, Aplington-Parkersburg, well said by their assistant coach. They closed the season 20-3. Meanwhile, North Fayette Valley, giving them some love now. They're 23-0, not ranked in the top 10, not the number 1 seed, but it's the number 2 seed North Fayette Valley and the number 3 seeded Jessup Jayhawks, playing for the right to go to state on Saturday night at Wartburg College at 8 o'clock.
A couple of unranked teams playing at Wartburg just goes to show the rankings aren't always right, but these two teams have earned their way into that sub-state final. Win or lose, they had great seasons. Tiger Hawks continuing that role, and we didn't hear from the North Fayette Valley grandmas tonight, but I'm sure they were proud of this.
Anyway.
Not yet, but I'm sure they're proud of this, and 23-0. That's a huge accomplishment for them.
All right, so our next broadcast, Saturday night, Chalk Talk at 7:30, game time 8 o'clock, KCTN FM 100, live video streamed as well on KCTN.com and on the KCTN YouTube channel. North Fayette Valley to the sub-state final, victorious tonight by a final score of 66-52. For Coach Aaron Hammond, I'm Dan Barris. My thanks to Ethan Murray for running our camera tonight. Also thanks to Ty Keenan for running our studio show. For a complete recap of tonight's ball game, highlights, scores, and more, go to KCTN.com, click in the Sports tab. This has been a presentation of KCTN FM 100 Sports.
Hi, this is Cody from Torkelson Motors in Elgin and Walk-On. At Torkelson Motors, we believe that student involvement in activities is a great way to help grow our communities, and we are proud to help sponsor this game for your enjoyment. We've been serving Northeast Iowa since 1926 and appreciate the business that our customers have given us and the support they provide to our area schools and communities. So the next time you're in need of a new or used vehicle or a repair, stop into Torkelson Motors. We've been selling cars the old-fashioned way with a friendly smile and a handshake right here next door in Elgin and Walk-On.
NFV Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by Rock Valley Physical Therapy, Gunderson Palmer Lutheran Hospital and Clinics, the Lowena Savings Bank, member FDIC, Bruins and James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual agent in Monona, Innovative Ag Services in Elkader, Monona, and Waukon, Elkader Chiropractic Center, Dr. Jamie Hammersland, and Rivals Inc. Custom Gear, Screen Printing, Embroidery, and online shopping at rivalsinc.com. You're listening to Tiger Hawk Basketball.